All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to Living Podcariously again. So we have a little bit of an interesting scenario going on. We have rebooted or relaunched or new seasoned. I don't know, Josh, Andrea, what do you guys want to say?
We got a whole bunch of shit happened in real life again, and it took away from the show. And now, you'll hear more about it, but you guys are in the new house. We have a whole new studio. It's just been the past 6 months I've got a new job. I'm working in another city. It's just been...
Yeah, life happens, man. And if you listen to podcasts, at least ones that are not really like sponsored and paid for, and it's not everybody's single source of income, then you know this kind of stuff happens. So...
But thanks for coming back.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, thank you very much.
My boobs are still the same size as the last time we recorded.
That's true. That's true. Wait, where's Tack? I don't believe you. But for more on Tack, stay tuned when we're going to air 3 or 4, maybe 5 episodes that are unpublished. Tack will be in those just like normal. But you'll have to listen to our newest released episode here in late July of 2019 to find out exactly what happened to Tack. He's not dead or anything. Don't think that.
He's fine. Was it like 105?
I think it might be.
Sound right? 104 maybe?
I think the new one we're going to be recording is 105 for the new studio.
We got to see what we've got.
All right. Up. But yeah, guys, thank you for listening. Enjoy this show. This show is just going to be like a regular, good old everyday episode of Living Podcariously with some special game times and recorded from the Why Are We Here studios. But starting around 105, we are in a new studio that's unnamed currently other than by Abigail. She kind of named it something.
It's the Nanana Studios.
It is. It's the Nanana Studios. You'll hear about that on the newest episode too. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in and enjoy this show.
What's up? This is Jake from True Phonic, and you're listening to Living Podcariously.
Living Podcariously, recorded live from the Why Are We Here studios.
And welcome to another episode of Living Podcariously.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Oh, yeah. Let's introduce our hosts.
Okay.
Guys, forgive me. I've been watching a little bit of Jeff Ross, so it's going to be a little bit of roasty tonight.
Great.
Roasty toasty. All right, first, sitting across from me, he always looks so tired when you see him. Tack! You said to wake you when you were hit rock bottom, buddy.
Damn.
When he dresses each morning, he asks himself which one of these outfits looks the coolest to get rejected in.
Indeed.
He is the only host that will not say I love you unless he's 3.5 inches deep. Mr. Tack Van Sickle.
It's true. It's true.
Right,
all of it.
3. Sorry, buddy.
It's true. All of it.
Sitting
Is that
across...
because women can't take the rest?
Well, let's go with that. Yes.
Sure.
Sitting across from him, nobody will tell him that his mustache looks like the meh emoji. He always dresses so casual, he looks like he's renting a U-Haul. His pretentiousness is that of an old soul. Just one that never gets any of our old movie references. Mr. Josh Wilson.
So salty now.
Oh, yes. Forgive me. And in studio tonight,
Yay.
she has only good problems, like her wedding dress doesn't fit because of her boobs.
That's a big problem.
And I can't roast her like the guys because, let's face it, Tack and Josh, you aren't in charge of me getting pussy.
I'm kind of in charge.
You are?
Yeah, Andrea, don't give him any pussy tonight.
Oh, okay. And
Miss
across
Andrea
from
Joy.
me is the one, the only, Adam Poston.
All right, I like that. That's good.
No burn? No roast?
I was given this assignment 10 seconds ago.
Not even a flicker of light?
The dude who thinks his car is actually fast, his Chevy Volt.
That Volt is awesome.
It's fast. It's fast charging. Fast charging.
I got nothing on the spot either. I tried to save you. Here's my shovel.
The guy who is buying me a house.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that a little bit. The fucking stresses of making a home purchase. My God, man. I thought it was actually easy. So going through the whole process of like getting pre-approved and doing all that shit, yeah, that's stressful, but that's stressful over a long period of time. Like when you first look at your credit, and if you can't get there, you have to fix a few things, and then you get there, or you're already there for some people. That part's not too bad. The process of making the commitment to spend $300. Tack, what are you doing, buddy? That sounds like a Wookiee.
You fucking a Wookiee over there?
It sounds like a donkey. Donkey!
Yeah, the process of making that lifelong and a zipper. Oh my God, man!
What?
Is this our first show? Have we?
Is this bad for me that I brought my Velcro collection tonight? Is that bad?
Have we regressed backwards in time?
No, you're talking about adult stuff. I'm bored.
Oh, okay.
That was so worth a look. It's the dog sleeping on the couch at home. So cute. We're gonna have to post it on our Facebook page so you guys will know what I'm talking about.
Guess who's watching the baby at home, Tack?
I don't know.
The dogs are. No, Andrea's sister is watching the babies at home.
Okay, well, it's not safe to leave a baby at home alone.
Sleeping on the job.
So you left the baby home alone. That's nice.
Really her dog. I've drank with that dog.
He is a party animal.
Everybody always says, I have met her dog.
You know what? You carried her out of the house the first time I saw her, the dog. Or is it a boy? It's a boy. You carried him. Doesn't look like a boy. Looks like a puffball. I've never seen your sister either.
There it is. It's official.
Well, she'll be there at the wedding, boys.
She will. That'll be the first official sighting.
That's official? I'm going to be at the wedding?
Yeah, you're going to be there.
Last thing you said was...
Oh, I need to get a hold of Jimmy. I need to find out if he can do the photography for it.
All right. Last thing you said was, hey, would you be available if? And so I've just been waiting. So.
Oh.
Why don't you just ask me instead?
February 14th there, buddy.
Where?
My dad's house.
We're going to do it in the basement.
Oh, so no boat, no island now?
No, so with the people that we are going to be bringing, it's just too many people to put on a boat. For that little boat, I mean, it's not a little boat. It's a 35-foot, but it only fits 12 people safely, and we would have 12 people plus a baby. So, no, what we're going to do is he's got a dock that has a really good look at the river, in the background, so we want to get some photos.
I thought we were going to go to the end of the canal.
We might do that, too. We got to get those neighbors' permission to go all the way down there to the end.
It's not their canal.
It's their land that we would be standing on.
Oh, I meant in the boat. Oh, okay.
We just went over that. We don't have enough.
On the day of the wedding, I'll go knock on their door and just ask them in my wedding dress.
They can't say no.
How are they going to say no to that?
I'll be like, we can't go on the boat. It won't start. It's my wedding day, and I just want to see the ocean behind me, but it's the river, so please, can I use your backyard?
I don't. And then the old man's going to be like, is that your titty hanging out?
I was just nursing.
Sorry, Josh.
I didn't know you're good. I'm going to sound like a monster, but I don't know if I would open the door if there was just a crying bride.
I won't cry.
At like 8 o'clock in the morning.
I don't think we're doing it that early.
I've seen Kill Bill. Did you get that reference?
I did. I've seen those.
Oh, damn. He's seen Kill Bill.
They're not older than I am.
Yeah, that's a good point. The airplane movie reference that I made before the show started, I don't think Josh got.
I got it.
You got Airplane?
Yeah,
you've seen Airplane?
One.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
Wow, he may have redeemed yourself.
Redeeming himself from that little miniature roast that I gave him.
Airplane was redeeming. That's all it
took.
I don't think so.
If I watch the second one, will you not make fun of me?
No, because it wasn't that good.
Damn it.
Oh, I know Airplane 2 way better than the
It's
first
not as
one.
big of a classic as the others.
No, yeah, exactly. The first one is the best. What the others? What other ones? Airplane 1 is the original. That's
Goonies.
the best. Oh, yeah. That's true. Josh does need to watch the Goonies.
Don't tell Mom the babysitter's dead.
Nah,
Right?
that's a good movie.
Overboard. Have you seen
Dishes
Overboard?
are done, man. Overboard's good.
So good.
Tofu. Tack, what are you doing, man?
Come on. I'm going to take your cup away. I'm going to take it away.
And so I have to re-slush.
Who bought you a slushie? Andrea, you bought Tack a slushie?
No, I
didn't
bought
slush
this.
him.
I was here for an hour waiting on you guys. So I had to go get Sonic.
Damn.
all right.
Did Adam not call you?
No, I did. He was already here
I had
when
to
I called.
work. So I just came straight from work.
He could have came
makes-
to our house instead, and he would have seen my sister.
Oh, now when that explains what's on the bottom of that blanket.
I wasn't invited.
That's why the bottom of the blanket is stiff.
That's right. All right, so home purchase.
Yeah.
You're going through that here soon too, aren't you, Tack?
Well, I'm in the very beginning stages. I thought I was going to try to buy this summer, but I think I'm going to wait one more year until summer 2020. So
That's because you're going to be living so close to us.
right?
Now you can't go buy a house in like South Merritt Island now because we're moving up next to you.
No,
and Josh.
I'm going to stay in the area because my son goes to school there and all
Okay.
that. So
Yeah, so the house that we're looking at is this is my first home purchase ever. Andrea has been through the process in the past with her ex-husband.
We built.
Oh, well, whatever. You built a home then. What do you have a new home experience?
I wasn't on the title.
Yeah, but you've been through the process. Jesus.
She's adorable.
But this is my very, very first home purchase. Josh,
Me
you've
too.
purchased 3 homes now, right?
3, yeah.
I've been through it twice.
You've been through it twice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fucking stressful, man. I'm up to my eyeballs in a little bit of stress. The commitment is what I was trying to say earlier. The commitment is the harder part to me. Making a commitment to pay, several $100,000 back over the course of the rest of my life.
Right.
That's a difficult thing to stomach and to take in.
It's better than paying rent.
Is it though?
And usually cheaper.
Yeah, no, not for me. Not this house.
Right.
No.
Because you're upgrading, that's why.
Yeah, we're upgrading. It's nice. It's I'll show you a video on the break of the perimeter walk around that I did. So we already did the home inspection. We've already put in the offer. They've accepted. We did the home inspection and all that shit. But
put in our escrow money.
Yeah, I made our escrow deposit today. That was that. So that I think is your quintessential point. When you make that deposit, that conversation that you have with your significant other before that deposit is your ultimate commitment point. When you put that money or earnest money or whatever it's called in, that you may not get back if you walk away. You can with some fighting if, depends on the reasons that you're walking away.
But this house is a basement. So if we fight, I just send you to the basement. We're good to go.
That's where I'll be spending most of my time anyway. Yeah. So maybe on the horizon is a redesign for the studio in the basement.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, not maybe, right? This house deal would have to fall.
Yeah,
This house would have to fall through. Yeah.
This was part of our deal for you buying a house.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's neat. I'll show you some of
You
the
didn't
stuff.
discuss it with us before you made that escrow payment.
Oh, were you going to offer some money to go towards the escrow for me,
No,
Tack?
but it's all
We
about
didn't
the
give him
studio.
a visual of the house, too. Did you take a video of the studio while you were in there? Or
I did. I have a
pictures?
video of the basement area as well.
Aw,
So
such
yeah.
a good boy.
One of the
Now,
only
did you measure the place where the refrigerator goes?
in the basement
Upstairs in the kitchen,
in the
in
kitchen.
my room.
No.
How am I going to know how many tater tots to buy for the tater tot casserole?
1 bag.
No.
They come in
no,
different
no.
sizes.
The big one. You'll have enough.
Always the big one.
Maybe I should get a double oven so I can make double and everyone can go home with a pan.
But Tack, I don't want you to think you're feeling left out. I'm going to include you in a lot of stuff like helping me set up a fence around the yard
nice.
and painting. And we can demo. We get to demo a couple walls in there. So sledgehammers and
That sounds
put
fun.
on some rock and just fucking go to town. What do you think?
Do I get to move a lot of heavy stuff from a truck and into the house?
Do you want to?
I'm just
My idea, honestly, was to pack everything up and have a moving company move it for us.
even better.
I don't
Nice.
want
Do it.
Yeah, I don't want to do.
I know.
I don't
My
wanna do-
idea is even better. Let's just sell it all.
Yeah, Andrea just said fucking torch the old stuff. We'll buy all new stuff.
I
We
can,
won't buy all new. It'll just be really clean and we'll go for that,
yeah.
clean lines.
New car scent.
Nothing there. It'll be so fun for a baby. Just run around and play.
Yeah,
I can be
that's true.
the pillow carrier and door holder. I'm good at that.
How good are you at interior decorating, Tack?
Not very good.
Oh, well, we need
Why
somebody
would you
to.
think I would be good
Andrea's sister is really good at interior decorating. She needs a partner to help her decorate our house.
Let's
I
see.
am the partner,
at that? Oh,
I was trying to set Tack up. What are you doing over here?
but I want a nail gun for my birthday.
Yeah. So what woman wants a nail gun for her birthday?
Andrea Joy, she just said.
Yeah.
That's not the sound they make. That's better. Damn. I could edit that out
Hey,
and
you almost nailed it.
use that as an audio clip.
Dad jokes.
Oh, so hey, tonight's show is going to be pretty fun. Our boys have challenged each other to flip the script a little bit.
Indeed.
So this week, Game Time is brought to us by none other than Mr. Wilson.
I'm doing it.
And
Right.
the News Flash is brought to us by none other than Mr. Tack Van Sickle.
Right?
Does that mean you're doing the diary?
I hope not. I didn't prepare for it. We didn't have this challenge amongst each other.
I'm doing it right now.
You challenging me to do the diary?
I found out I was introducing you right before
Look,
the show.
it's hard enough to get you in
Go.
the studio. So you're here. You're doing the diary.
Hey, I could come. You could stay home with the baby. So
Just leave your boob at home.
Coming is what made the babe. Never mind.
So you have a USDA loan, right?
Yeah.
So you get like a year's supply of Omaha steaks.
Damn right. Yeah, they actually come over to our house and stick us with needles and certify us USDA grade A beef.
No, so do you purchasing the home? Do you have to wait because of the government shutdown or something like that?
So that's an interesting thing. Yeah, because of the shutdown, USDA, FHA, and a couple of other federal programs for home purchases, Fannie Mac and Freddie Mae and a few others, are not working. They're shut down. They're part of the people who got impacted. That didn't mean mortgage companies stopped processing loans. That just meant that the USDA approval process is taking longer now that they have a backlog. So in our offer, we're going USDA financing for it. So basically we offered a longer offer because we know there's going to be a backlog of, a few hundred homes ahead of us before they can get to our loan process and paperwork. So yeah, we just made a longer offer. That's all. Not a big deal.
Gotcha.
And it gives us a little bit more time to pack up and get our shit squared away.
Just sell our stuff.
Oh, it was weird though. When we went over for our home inspection, the homeowners were there.
Yeah.
Usually, I was talking to Josh about this. Usually homeowners aren't there during your home inspection. They aren't, because that's a service that me as the potential buyer is paying for to qualify their home. And I'm walking through looking for bad shit in their house.
And they built this house in 1982. They're the only people.
Was there like 2 children there that kept trying to convince you the house was haunted so you wouldn't buy their home?
No, but his brother was.
His brother's haunted?
Oh, that was weird.
I think he was real.
The brother was talking to our realtor. We're going to give him a plug. So husband and wife are our mortgage broker and our realtor. Our buddy Ron and his wife Jackie. We might have said that last episode too. The brother of the couple that we're buying the house from was talking to Jackie, the realtor, saying, I don't know if should I say this?
They don't know who they are.
Fuck it. He was like, I don't know where I'm going to go when they sell this house.
Aww.
I don't know.
Is he moving in with us?
I think we're going to get a tenant right off the bat.
So sitting over there across from me.
I'm the fucking the slumlord. I feel really bad now knowing that, because they're going to move in with their children or a house next to their kids, but they're downsizing and he has nowhere to go. He doesn't know what he's going to do in 45 days.
I can make you feel better about that.
What?
So, you know who else is aware of this dilemma?
Who?
His brother, who's selling you the house.
Oh, yeah. That makes him worse than me. Yes.
Technically, it's been on the market for 260 days, so it's not like we just up and bought it from underneath.
But he's a procrastinator. He was sitting on this house and going to sell. It was like, oh shit, here's the new buyers right here.
I felt so bad. I was walking through taking some measurements, and I wanted to get measurements in this there's a mother-in-law suite that's part of the house that we're going to knock walls down and make into a master bedroom.
That's his bedroom, isn't it?
That's his bedroom. And not only was he already kind of grumpy, he was laying with his arms crossed. He's an older gentleman too.
Yeah.
He was laying with his arms crossed, fully clothed on his bed. Like in the dead silence. Just no music, no nothing. He's just like pouting in the room. I'm like, damn, I'm not going in there to measure. Fuck it.
He helped my sister pick oranges.
Yeah, that's true.
Your sister was there?
She was.
So Ron's met your sister?
Yes.
Ron has met. Yeah. Oh, that's a good call.
No, Ron wasn't there. Jackie did.
Yeah, Jackie met her,
Of course. So was this guy, I want to go back to this guy. So was he like saying things like, well, I hope you don't find the termites. What's that? Nothing.
No, he was.
Foundation's cracked.
He was sure to point out the things that he has personally built himself. Like there's a fire pit that's in the backyard. The yard's big. It's 1.37 acres.
It's beautiful
it's
back
a
there.
Big ass yard. But he built the fire pit himself. So when I was out there looking at it and just imagining my family sitting around a little fire out there, he was back there telling me about the firewood.
He was kicking it and like sniffing. Yeah, I used 220 brick there. And
he kind of did that with the deck. 220 brick. There's a patio, like a little deck that's on the side of the house as well. And I was walking out there and I was doing the ignorant test. I was checking to see how good the wood was, and I was jumping up and down and seeing if it's stable and, shaking shit and just trying to see where there's weak spots. And he came outside and he's like, I put all this together.
He's like, hey, motherfucker. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, he did. He came out there and he's like, yeah, I built all of the deck and I used this type of stainless steel screw and this type of wood, and it's really good wood. He put a lot of work into this house. It's obvious.
God damn.
Did he
invite you to say goodbye to the house as well?
That's an interesting thing. I wonder if they're going to leave us any, like sometimes when you buy a house, the former owner will leave you like a letter or a note or something like that. Our friends, Sam and Veronica, used to be a sponsor of the show. Well, probably would be again if we approached them, but we're not until we get our listener base back.
Clyde.
Yes, Clyde. So a little girl that used to live in the house, Veronica and Sam just bought a house together down in Melbourne.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
And they have a letter that the little kid that lived there before them left with a picture of a snake in the yard, just a little black racer snake or whatever. And it said, "This is Clyde. Please don't kill him. And he's nice, and he'll slither away from you if you go up next to him. But he's very nice. Please don't kill him." It was adorable.
Just take pictures and videos.
Yeah, it was cute. First thing Sam's gonna do is chop that fucking head off of that snake. I bet you anything.
And this is Peter, the neighborhood stalker.
Not Clyde.
He may look in your windows at night.
Yeah, speaking of stalkers, Titusville is kind of devoid of sexual predators, at least registered ones. I pulled up the map of the predators, and there's like none within 5-mile radius.
It's not a search hard enough.
Well, we're not living like over by the courthouse.
Is that where they all are?
They have to. You stay close by.
We're over by Wendover Farms. It's fine over there.
It's fancy. This is the nicest house that I've ever lived in by a long
It looks beautiful. I love it.
It's very brown right now.
Is that a Mexican
the nail gun
joke?
that I want to change it to white.
You're going to use a nail gun to change your house from brown to white?
The trim around the doors and the baseboards.
I get that. I want to do the same thing in our house.
First thing I'm going to do.
We already priced it. To do the trim around the door is about $15 in the... it's decent wood. It's got a nice little design to it, but it's nothing really fancy. So we're going to spend about that fucking thing has 38 frames that we're going to replace.
That's not even including the baseboards.
No, that's not.
If you're feeling ambitious, though, a door frame is just a baseboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the same wood.
And you can get like the wood and cut it there for like half of that.
That's exactly what we're going to do. Is cut it ourselves and everything.
What's kind of neat is that, we all had babies together. Then we all got new jobs together. And then so we're going to buy a house. Are you going to sell yours and buy another one?
He just bought that one.
I know, but I'm just saying. Going to follow suit.
Fuck no.
He was the first one to get the house.
I know.
Dude, I'm like really proud of this. I got all of my finances down. As soon as our Jeep is paid off, we're under $2,000 a month.
Nice.
It's crazy.
That is pretty good.
Been working on that for
You're
years.
paying $200,000 a month? You were the richest guy I know.
Surprise! I'm actually super loaded. My name is Josh.
Masterful Beard is doing... I was about to say Gentleman's Draw. That's an oil you vape. Masterful Beard is doing a lot better than you think.
It's so hard to say.
What, Masterful Beard? Say it. You can say it.
No, you said it wrong.
I did? Did I say it wrong?
Masterful Beard?
You said masterful.
Masterful. All right. On that note, let's take a break. Whose segment's coming up first? Whose are we going to do first?
It'll be a surprise.
Oh, does anybody have a quarter? Let's flip it. Let's do it. A coin.
We got a can of bean dip.
You're talking to two fat guys that are trying to get in jeans in these chairs.
Who has coins?
You could have
anymore?
just said no and lied to me.
I don't have coins. Well, yeah, we'll flip the bean dip lid.
You know which way it's going to land down.
Coming up next is a surprise. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, we'll be right back.
Oh, this road we're on, yeah, it seems so far, but who knows where it goes? And now it's plain to see that we're the enemy in our own home. Is it our freedom that they want? Have we found out way too much? How long can they keep watching us? Either way, our time is up. Say what you can say before they take it away. Breathe. When I believe what I see. No, you're not the only one. Say what you can say before they take it away.
podcariously.
Man, it is so warm down here in Florida. Phew, boy. I'll tell you what.
Real.
What? Where'd that come from?
It's freezing.
We're going to time
Just
skip
in here
because
because the AC was kicked
Our
up.
studio sponsor.
No, it's been cold outside. I've had to wear a jacket.
I know, it was like 60, almost 71
It was
today.
50 something yesterday.
Phew, man.
I couldn't even put the top down.
That's ridiculous. People say we shouldn't complain, but we chose not to live in the cold climate. So we are allowed to complain as much as we want. We live in Florida.
I love it that the 50 states across the U.S., 49 states across the U.S. have freezing temperatures in their states, except Florida.
And
Florida's
Hawaii, too.
No, Hawaii has freezing in some of the mountains.
Oh, gotcha. Well, we don't live in the lower fourth dimension or Chicago, as Air Stereo 51 puts it. And you realize it's colder there than it is on Mars?
And why would you
Sometimes.
choose that?
Oh, sometimes, yeah. But sometimes on Mars, it gets up to like 75 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, I know.
So it depends on
It
where
goes
you're...
anywhere from like negative 200 to like, I can't remember. It's like almost 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
It feels that way in here tonight. So our studio sponsor, the Why Are We Here Studios, yes, had their AC cranked to 66. So it was a little chilly in here
It
tonight.
was. It feels a lot better now.
Maybe Tack did that on purpose because he knew Andrea was coming to the studio tonight.
I wanted hard nipples.
Mhm.
My hair's too long.
On
It
Josh.
covers up my boobs
You
now.
have you have a backlash though. Her hard nipples just simply mean that she's lactating. That's all that means right now, Tack.
Maybe that's a turn on.
Hey, everybody's got to have their fetish.
Ooh, for game time, I can just take off my shirt and we'll just I'll just get points. We'll put points on your foreheads.
Whatever. Okay, I'm in.
Works for me.
Speaking of that,
Speaking of getting sprayed by...
no, segment wise,
Game time.
All right, so before we took a break, we said we were going to roll for whose segment we were going to do, or whose bit we were going to do in the segment. Whether we were
Roll,
gonna do
like-
game time.
oh, flip a coin,
or
yeah.
So now it becomes a game.
Newsflash.
The game for the segment.
I'm not interrupting you. I'm just
I
saying.
know, that's why I'm looking at you, man. I'm feeling it. It's just good. So none of us have change because who the fuck carries change anymore?
Right.
So I opened up a dice rolling app that I have on my phone. Don't judge me.
You already had on there.
So
Come on, D20.
So Tack, I want you to pick odds or evens.
I just want to know how often you use this app.
Often.
Okay.
Wow, really?
So is this like one of these things where I don't tell you what I picked and then
No, it doesn't do well for the listeners.
Yeah, I want the people in the car.
I don't know if it was like
Sure.
I don't know if it was like magic trick or
No,
something.
no magic.
Oh, okay, I'll
Four.
pick evens.
Evens. Okay. And if you win, are you going?
I will go.
You will go.
Yeah.
Okay. Evens, Tack goes.
Do, 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 do,
4.
do.
Oh.
Damn! Fucking nailed that shit.
Does that mean Andrea goes? Is it time for the
Way
guy?
to Vegas. I can see that number.
So this week is not game time with Tack. It is the news flash.
The news flash.
Now it's time for the news flash with Mr. Wilson.
Filling in for Mr. Wilson on the news desk tonight.
Is Tackman Sickle. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the news flash. So I asked that you. This is what you gotta do. I asked that you don't speak until I'm done with the article. Then we can discuss.
Wait, what were you saying?
This is Mr. Wilson's. This is Mr. Wilson's opportunity to completely.
Do the full Monty.
I'm gonna show him how to do the news flash.
All right.
This is his
That's a
learning
bit-
tool.
That was a-
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, trying to interrupt me. I got you. Okay, so welcome to the news flash. I'm your host. My name is Tack. Welcome. Okay, so this first one is from allthat'sinteresting.com, and this applies to the people up north. So
Like Jacksonville?
a little bit further north,
New Smyrna?
outside Florida.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so leaving your dog chained up outside in the cold isn't just inhumane now. It's, and at least in Pennsylvania, it is now illegal. Just before this winter set in, lawmakers in Pennsylvania decided that dog owners who leave their pets outside in sub-freezing temperatures for more than a half hour or more, more than half an hour or more than 9 hours total in a 24-hour period can face fines and perhaps even jail time. Furthermore, the new law states that dogs must have access to a shelter that provides cover from the elements and allows them to maintain a normal body temperature. Additionally, tethers must be sufficiently long and not likely to cause the dog to become entangled, while collars must be appropriately sized and not abusive in any way. Those who run afoul of this new law could face a $300 fine and as much as 90 days in jail. And if infractions cause bodily harm to the dog, offenders could face a $2,000 fine and a full year in jail.
So you can't have a tether ball and a dog.
Not a tether ball. Such consequences could also come to those who leave their dog outside, as for us, for more than half an hour in temperatures greater than 90 degrees. However, most of the language in the new law addresses concerns related to cold weather issues.
Tack is very NPR-esque.
I like it. You're very...
Okay. I don't mean to be.
Your diction is good.
It's
No, that's
okay.
a compliment.
I'm gonna-
I mean,
What'd you say about his dick?
it's good. It's real good.
So,
I mean,
Yeah, don't leave your dogs in the cold, motherfuckers. You're going to get in trouble for it.
It's sad that needed to be made into a law, but
Yeah,
I suppose
agreed.
I'm glad that it did get made into a law. But I feel
Indeed.
like that sentence still kind of bothers me. You can't leave your dog outside in sub-freezing temperatures for more than 30 minutes. I mean, I get it. You have to write it. You have to write that down somehow to put a limit. So you know.
Yeah, if, a
Some
cop,
dogs can stand that.
if a cop comes by
And
and
enjoy it.
you just let your dog out to piss, you shouldn't get in trouble for it. Well, he's just going out to pee. Leave me alone, officer. His legs are frozen to the ground.
No, but some dogs actually enjoy it and feel better than being inside in the heated house. They're made to be in the cold.
Yes, if you have a Alaskan Husky, yes, I would allow that argument, but not a miniature fucking pincher or Chihuahua running around in snow tunnels.
Chihuahua's different. A Yorkie's different.
Would you leave Oliver outside in the snow more than 30 minutes?
He can't be in the snow for 10 seconds.
Oliver is a
His
priss.
paws would get wet.
I mean, huskies still freeze.
yeah.
That's still a problem.
Yeah, that's
Especially
true.
in negative 50 wind chill. So,
Yeah, this weather's nuts.
This is the polar vortex. But,
That's
you know, it's
coming
not
in.
from climate change. It's not. It's not at all from climate change.
no.
Josh got
Don't
into an
even-
argument with a coworker, a former coworker, somebody who's very right-wing leaning, staunch Republican conservative guy.
Here's
Nice guy though.
The Earth is not warming. Here's evidence that shows that it's warming faster. Well, you can take your money and just distribute all everywhere, you socialist. What?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay. Well, the water hasn't risen at Cocoa Beach. Here's evidence. It's risen 8 inches since the 1950s. Well, I haven't seen it.
That's the flat Earth argument. I can't
I'm done.
perceive it, so it's not real.
I'm done talking to you about this.
Story number 2 comes from CBS News.
Number 2. Oh.
2 nuns who worked for decades at a Catholic school in California embezzled a substantial amount of money from tuition and other funds and used it to pay for gambling trips to Vegas.
Nice.
Church officials say on Monday.
I think I saw that movie.
Nuns on the run. The embezzlement from St. James Catholic School in Torrance, I think it's Canada, appears to have gone on for as long as 10 years, said a spokesman. The amount taken from tuition payments and other funds is still being tabulated, and they couldn't confirm some reports that it was as much as $500,000.
Damn.
So they weren't very good at gambling.
Yeah. I want to assure
point.
you that the investigation has disclosed that notwithstanding this misappropriation, to no student or program at St. James has suffered any loss of educational resources, opportunities, and innovations.
Damn, they must have a lot of money coming in if they can lose $500,000.
And not, come on, that's bullshit.
What, religion in general, or just this story?
Neither nun could be immediately reached for comment.
Could you say none of them could be commented?
Didn't-
Could be reached for?
Are they still nuns?
Yeah, did they get
What do you
like
mean?
dethroned or something?
Well, I'm going to get to that.
None.
Here we go. Myers said both nuns acknowledged the theft when confronted, apologized, and are cooperating with an ongoing investigation. He said they and their order, the Sisters of St. Joseph of Carondelet,
No, you read that wrong. It's the Sisters of Saint Roulette of Carindale.
have promised to pay back the money.
Okay, ow.
How is a nun going to get $500,000?
Sucking some. Never mind.
Adam,
Well, these obviously aren't religious, like, what's the word? Devout.
it
Look at
could
them.
be
They're,
true. They just have a gambling problem.
then they're
So-
not devout.
So police don't plan to press any charges at this point, and
What?
instead want to see matter resolved internally with the money repaid and the nuns disciplined by their order.
So, you know,
Ooh, discipline.
you know what that
Right.
tells? You know what that tells the rest of the Catholic religion, don't
Yeah.
you? Any male priest that's diddling little boys is like, I'm going to go sign up to be a priest there because they don't press charges.
Right. During that time, Sister Mary Margaret Kruper was the school's principal and worked there for 29 years, and Sister Lana Chang taught 8th grade students for 20 years. Both retired earlier this year. Neither has been charged with a crime.
Of course, both
So they
retired.
retired. How are they going to pay it back now?
I know, right? Are they going to work it off or get
They're
slapped
just
with a
forgiving
ruler?
the debt. They're just, it's done. It's over.
They have to do
Yeah.
like 12 Hail Marys or something.
Yeah.
I'm saying the Catholic Church is the largest business in the world. They'll be fine.
12 like long football passes.
That was probably only like 5 kids worth of tuition.
Oh.
But it was over 10 years, so
Right.
it was like nothing.
You know what, though? Give them a break. This is a better story than some of the conspiracy. Listen to me. Some of the crap that has come out of, you know, the people who are abusing different types of things in the Catholic religion. So at least this one is, this is more human than monster. You know what I mean?
Stealing from children.
True.
Yeah, that's more human at least than some of the other horror stories that come out of the Catholic Church lately.
True that. It's true.
The Pope doesn't have to come down and say, stop gambling, nuns. He does have to come down and say, stop touching little boys, priests. So that there's a difference.
He's not wrong.
Cardinals. We're up to Cardinals now.
Go Cardinals.
Yay, sports.
Yeah, sports. All right, this next one comes from CBS News as well. You're going to like this one, Adam.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. They're tried and true elements of the American language, but the animal rights group PETA is suggesting that common phrases like bring home the bacon and kill 2 birds with 1 stone carry a harmful message. Idioms like those, the group says, are verbal vestiges of speciesism and should be replaced with kinder variations on the theme. Words matter, PETA tweeted Tuesday, and as our outstanding of social justice evolves, our language evolves along with it. Here's how to remove speciesism from your daily conversation.
Speciesism?
Speciesism. Come on now.
I thought we have
Can I-
endangered species.
So instead of saying kill 2 birds with 1 stone, we now are supposed to say, according to PETA, feed 2 birds with 1 scone. Okay?
Yeah,
Let's
yes,
take away the
absolutely.
violence.
That's not good for them.
Be the guinea pig.
Scones will kill a bird.
Be the guinea pig.
Instead of what?
No, that's the bad one.
Be the guinea pig.
What's wrong with being
Yeah,
a
like-
guinea
like-
pig?
Yeah, like,
Try this new drink that I made.
yeah, I'll be your guinea pig. I'll do it first.
I've never heard that term
Oh
in
yeah,
my
I've
entire
heard
life.
it tons.
What?
You're a guinea pig. You're trying something out for the first time.
I refuse to
guinea-
accept that. I refuse
Am
to
I just
accept-
having a major brain fart? I've never heard the
I
term
think
be the
so.
guinea pig.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Really?
common.
Like, hey, check out this mixed drink that I just made. I don't know if it's any good. Here, be my guinea pig. Try this.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, all right. Be the lab rat would make more sense.
it's the exact same thing.
Okay.
Well, instead, PETA wants you to say, be the test tube. Be the test tube.
What about test tube babies? Isn't that like
Well,
bad for
PETA
them?
doesn't have to deal with that.
Yeah, they're only
So-
about protecting animals.
So instead of saying beat a dead horse, you would say feed a fed horse. Huh?
That's just
so you're
overfeeding them.
overfeeding him.
These are just
They're just trying to
suggestions.
rhyme. You know what PETA should do? They should rap.
Instead of bring home the bacon, give me a beat. You
Yeah.
say bring home the bagels.
What?
That's Jewish. That's racism.
Instead of take the bull by the horns, you now say take the flower by the thorns.
Ow!
What the fuck?
You know, man, I'm going to say some really mean things towards PETA when you're done. But These
Okay.
are actually pretty good.
As might be expected, the backlash from the skeptical Twitter users was swift, with hordes of people responding in their own tweets that PETA's campaign against some of the America's most
here we go.
common phrases is ridiculous. To the haters with so much negativity in the world, why not lighten up and use language in a way that encourages being kind to animals? The group wrote on Twitter today. Well, I don't know, whenever this was written.
Are there any, let's call it idiots of the internet? Ding, ding, ding. Versions of like the Twitter responses?
No.
I would love to see what people are saying back to PETA about this.
And to everyone else, add your own anti-speciesist phrase below. And if those phrases end up being both clever and humane, both fun and non-violent, and then perhaps, as the popular idiom goes, they may truly be the best of both worlds.
Well, what are some other idioms that have to do with animals? Do we know any?
I'm sure they had a few more, but I didn't write them down. I take their article and I take pieces of it, and I just,
So the only thing that I have to say is fuck you, PETA. That is ridiculous.
I mean, I don't want to be mean to animals. I got you, and I'm on board
It's
with
not
that.
going to work.
While you're going through these, I was thinking to myself, and as I have eaten every one of those animals, every single one of them, I have eaten some portion of that animal.
A bull? Oh, I guess.
A flower?
No, the
semen.
animal.
You heard
Yes.
he just drinks like monsters, bull semen.
Oh, here we go. Here's some idioms with large animals. The elephant in the room.
Oh,
What should we call
don't say
that? The elephant in the room. The fat guy with a broom.
Broom?
The fat guy with a broom. Okay, all right. A one-trick pony. Have you ever heard that term before? A one-trick pony.
A lots of tricks unicorn.
But that still has a speciesism reference in there that's
it's
referencing an
nice.
animal.
Mythical.
But it's nice.
Oh.
As long as it's nice, it's
What,
okay.
are you saying PETA is not out to protect mythical animals as well?
I don't think it's our mission statement.
Oh, okay. Hold your horses.
I mean, that's kind of a good one. Like, stop your horses so they don't get hurt.
Yeah, but you can't have speciesism listed in there.
Read your Morses.
Morses. What's a Morse?
Like
the
Morse
Morse
code?
code?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. All right. How about pig-headed?
Oh boy, just how about big-headed?
Yeah.
Oh,
all right. Weasel out of something.
that's a good one.
We should call that bullying attack.
All right. If
Measle
I
and
think
nothing.
if I think Andrea is fucking gorgeous, I'd say she's the cat's meow.
What's wrong with that?
Well, apparently it's speciesism. So
But it's not mean. It's not bad. It's not
So is it
saying
only
bad.
something
It
about?
doesn't promote violence towards animals.
Cats meow. They do.
Do you know that I am a member of PETA?
Me too.
People for eating tasty animals.
I was
Fuck
gonna
yeah.
say that.
Did you?
Sorry, go ahead.
I actually registered to vote for the first time at a PETA festival.
Really?
Hmm?
I am not opposed to people that support PETA and want ethical treatment of animals. I get it. I almost said ethnic treatment of animals. I get it. I appreciate that. I respect your points of views. I have a problem when you come up to me and say, are you enjoying your cow flesh? And you
Yes,
give
you
me
do.
guilt about eating an animal or whatever. You make that choice, fine. You stick to it, and I respect you for it. But don't fucking dare judge me against what I do. That's my own personal stance.
Ooh, got a nerve. All right.
Did you call me a nerd?
Yeah, he
Don't
started,
mess with
We're there.
Adam's meat.
he started talking shit about animals, and Adam got really defensive about eating animals.
Yeah, I want to kill some animal. Now I'm going to go out just because of that article, Pete. I'm going to go out and kill a cat tonight.
The studio cat? Don't kill the studio cat.
Ironically, it's a cat that lives in our house that I'm ready to kill, though. But
Ready?
she's in heat and pisses all over everything.
So now it's time for some rock news.
He's one upping you. He's got sound effects.
I got music. I don't know. I'm just.
Do you mean to
Trying to be
insert the
cool.
real music or let it play like an audio from a phone over the microphone?
that's
Yes.
fine.
All right, we'll do that.
All right. So down in music news. Okay, so Ozzy Osbourne
Oh, nice.
has had to cancel European leg of his tour after failing ill with the flu and bronchitis, which doctors fear may develop into pneumonia.
Oh, God. Ozzy's on his deathbed?
No. The 70-year-old rocker initially announced that he would have to miss the first 4 dates of the 79-date tour just days ago after falling ill.
Ironically, the cure for that is to eat the head off of a pigeon.
PETA. However, after returning to his doctor for a second time, he was told he had severe upper respiratory infection, according to a statement obtained by People magazine. People also reported that because of Ozzy's hectic schedule and the cold winter weather, doctors feared that it could develop into pneumonia. In the statement, he said, "I'm completely devastated for having to postpone the European leg of my tour. It just seems that since October, everything I touch has turned to shit."
Sharon!
Sharon! Referencing the staph infection he suffered last year, Ozzy said that was the first of his troubles before developing the flu and bronchitis. He went on to apologize to his fans, as well as his band and crew, and as well as Judas Priest, who was set to perform with. However, he insisted that the tour was currently being rescheduled to start in September, no doubt, once he was feeling better.
No Doubt's opening for him?
No. So Ozzy's sick, guys.
Yeah, he's 104. Of course he's sick.
And how old is Ozzy?
I just said
70 something.
Yeah, 70.
Yeah, but-
he's 70.
Sorry, I was listening intently.
It's
I
okay.
promise.
70.
That boy's got some city miles on him. He's 70 maybe, but his actual age of his body is like 100 years old. He's had a rough 70 years.
Well, if you ever see Get Him to the Greek, where Puff Daddy, P. Diddy Sean Combs, whatever his name is, he said it best, where he said, like, British rock stars don't die. He was like, British rock stars, they don't die.
That's true. That's a good point. Well, except for the Beatles.
What was it? Who's that guy in Rolling Stones?
Damn. It shows you
know
how
what
much
I'm
we
talking
don't
about?
know. Yeah. I know
Not
who you're
Mick
talking
Jagger, but the other guy.
about. I don't know. I know who you're talking about.
Damn it.
Don't look at me. I have no idea.
Well, anyway, let's just use Ozzy as an example. But he was that guy, which was a better example. And him where he said British rock stars don't die, he's like, look at I'll just say Mick Jagger. Look at Mick Jagger. He's like, he's probably going to outlive Miley Cyrus. Okay. So now it's time for the Florida Man.
Oh, yeah. You have your own Florida Man this week?
Yeah, well, I got Stephanie.
Oh, you got Stephanie to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so we got Stephanie out in the field doing the Florida Man. And take it away.
What's up, Tech and team? This is Stephanie reporting in on a local Florida man sighting. Now, when I got the call about this Florida man sighting and I heard what happened, I honestly thought it was Josh. And I was like, damn it, Josh, not again. You got to stop this shit. But it wasn't. So that's good. So today I am out here at Dollar General in good old Mims, Florida. We all know Mims. Or maybe you don't because nobody lives here. There was a Orange County Corrections officer, you heard that right, a form of police officer who was walking around Dollar General, and he's like, hey, this stuff looks nice, and hey, that's a pretty lady. So what does he do? He pulls his dick out, and he literally walks around the store, boner in hand, just looking at things like, I could use some Vienna sausages, or hey, these hot dog buns look great. Anyways. So he's walking around, holding his boner, apparently masturbating every so often, and then he thought, you know what's not right? Masturbating in public. That might be a little bit weird. I'm going to stop masturbating. So he gets out of the store. He leaves. And they see the video, and they're like, hey, that dude's got his dick out. We're going to call the cops. So cops get called. We're like, cool, cops. Cops show up, and then they put out a, who's this guy? New number, who dis? And some people in Orange County go, hey, we work with that guy, and he's got his dick out. So they tell BCSO, Brevard County Sheriff's Officers, that we know who this guy is. His name is William Keister, and he probably should have got his keister out of there, but he didn't. And so he was arrested, and he admitted that, yeah, I was following this lady around with my dick out, I've always known that is the best way to pick up women. And, like, I'm sure, Tack, you can talk all about it. You just walk around with your dick out and you're like, hey, what up? This is my dick. But it's not. I'm going to tell you that now. This doesn't even have to be part of the guyery. Just, like, don't walk around with your dick out. Women are not attracted to that. And if they are attracted to that, that is not the type of woman that you want to go for. So, William Keister has been arrested. He is booked into BCSO jail. Good old Sharps. And he will be awaiting trial for public indecency, and I don't know what else. So, I'm very happy, Tag, that you took over this segment. It's about time that somebody takes it over who's got their shit together and it's on point. Because, sometimes these Florida man stories, they get a little bit crazy. And, I'm glad that they handed the reins to you because, you're a good Santa Claus or some shit, Anyways, that is all I have for our Florida man sighting. I'm off to explore the state and to find our next crazy weird dude. So back in the studio to you, Tack.
All right. So thanks so much, Stephanie. I appreciate that.
I love it how she's doing a back in the studio to you.
Oh, you like that?
That's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good.
That's awesome.
I like it.
And damn, she railed on the former host of the News Flash a little bit.
What's up with that? That's weird. That was random.
Damn, it's like she knows him or something.
I know. It's weird. Huh. Interesting.
Wow.
And she came with a pun. She brought a pun into it.
She brought a pun.
No pun intended. She came with a pun. That's not what I meant.
Can we talk about her calling Tack Santa Claus, though?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know. I was going to ask you guys that.
What are you guys doing when I'm not around?
It's a bowl full of jelly?
Ho,
Nothing.
ho, ho.
Yes.
Hey.
Good job, Stephanie, though. That was awesome. Thank you for the update and the Florida, I almost called it Florida News Flasher, the Florida man sighting.
Thanks so much. And that has been, that's been the news flash. And I'm Tack, and I'm out of here. What?
You were trying to interrupt him?
That was not the best news flash.
Oh.
Sick burn.
Ooh.
It was pretty good, though, Tack.
It was good.
I would
liked
feel
it.
more comfortable if I did it a couple more times, but it's,
No, it was good.
It's your
It was
segment.
good. It was
so.
good.
It was your
Thanks, buddy.
first time. It was your virgin.
Yeah, I was a little
news
nervous.
flash.
I was a little nervous, but
It's
A lot
iro-
of pressure.
ironic that during Tack's Virgin News Flash, we got some guy holding his dick. That's
Well, he didn't have his pants on, so it was just
not
flopping
me.
around.
Not me. The guy in the
police
story.
or the corrections officer had his pants on.
Yeah,
He just had his dick out.
I thought you were talking
I was
about me.
talking about
I'm going to defend him for
talking
just a
about
minute.
me.
Sometimes you don't. If you're getting your dick hard and you want to keep it hard, it isn't masturbating. You're just trying to keep it hard. Maybe that's what he was trying to show it off.
Maybe he had crabs.
Yeah, like,
Maybe he did.
look what I made for you, kind of a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, in that kind of sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
It's like a
this
gift. You're presenting it.
yeah.
You know what else that dude probably has?
Well,
At least one felony.
Yeah, that's.
he's a
can you-
police
so-
officer, though.
So the prisons already have rumors about how bad cops get treated in prison by the other prisoners when they commit crimes that are enough to get them put in jail. Can you imagine what this guy is going to get? The dick flashing guy is going to get in prison?
Well,
He's just got to walk around with his dick out. Nobody's going to mess with him.
yeah.
Oh, I guarantee you people are
It's
going
like
to mess
his
with him.
favorite thing to do, ever. Well, once again, he's not going to prison. He's going to jail.
Same
big
difference.
No, that's a big difference.
Maybe it just gets really hot in his pants.
Maybe. You
I
know?
can use that. I'm sorry, ladies. It's just so hot
It's
down
hot
there.
in here.
I need air.
It's getting hot
It's
in
suffocating.
here.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I gotta pull out my dick.
Because that's what happens down here in Florida. It gets hot
It does get
down
hot.
here in Florida.
Very hot, very humid.
You know,
Yeah.
I was looking at, so we're recording on a Friday, and I'm looking at the forecast for this polar vortex, and it's going through, and we've got through the weekend and stuff, parts of the country, like you kind of mentioned it earlier, going down to negative 50, negative 60.
Yeah.
Did you know on Wednesday of next week, we're forecasted with a high of 80?
Yep.
I love it. I love it.
That's Florida.
Oh, you hear that, you Yanks? Come on down here to Florida.
No, don't.
Or better.
Don't.
Actually, no, we want them
Bring
to
their
because we don't
monies.
have state tax because of them. They all come down here to visit. That way we don't have any state tax.
Oh, yeah, come visit. Don't stay.
Yeah, visit, don't stay. Yes.
I love snowbirds.
Right?
That was good, though. That was a good news flash. You did
Thanks,
it.
buddy. I
You
appreciate
did it
that.
justice.
You did a good job. It's very NPR-esque.
A little bit. I'll try to spice up a little bit more.
No, that's kind of good. There's sometimes a need for a monotone delivery of a story. That sometimes is
I
needed.
didn't want to be
Really
monotone.
monotone?
Well, you are monotone.
Anything monotone is bad.
Yeah.
Except
I know
your
what he
This would
means.
Except for
be
your
a
paint.
really boring podcast if we all talked very monotone the whole time. What do you think?
I think we should take a break in studio.
Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
I gotta go take my dick out.
And when we come back, we still got game time. Yeah.
Got game time.
We got Gyrie. Man, we got chock full of some
I got-
fun goodies.
I got some news too.
Lots.
No, I just did the news.
Sharon!
We'll be back.
Oh, I need rest. been up a few days, now I feel it in my chest. Nothing is for certain, so I wonder what's next. And if it ain't for the fame, guess I'm working for respect. I'm working for respect. Oh, tell me what I'm singing for. But didn't mean to just slip my mind. Oh, I wish someone had told me the money don't buy me time. Behind my own lead. Now I finally got my way. But if they tell you that is easy, oh, it gets harder every day. Oh, tell me what I'm singing for. But did the meaning just slip my mind? Someone had told me the money don't buy me time. All my days are slaved away. Oh, tell me what I'm singing for.
All right, welcome back, guys.
What a way to welcome us back.
We're doing it. All right, so later in this segment, I, Mr. Wilson, am going to do game time. I'm really excited for this one.
Good luck, buddy.
I like the sound of it. That's good.
So, no, it's going to be good. I think it's going to work really well with you guys listening, work or car, whatever. I think you still play along, so I think it's going to be pretty good. But I did say I have some news. I just want to boast a little bit.
Make sure you project a little bit for Facebook.
I know, yeah. Cause
not too much into the mic.
Yeah, just back away a little bit.
Just yell at the phone, but not the mic. Got it.
So Josh has news for us.
I do, yeah. I started another online business. So it's actually importedwallet.com. It's one you were looking at today.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I like your little sneak in there.
I intentionally didn't tell you.
What is this?
It's a new online business that I started.
Oh.
It's called importedwallet.com.
See, okay,
it's a really cool wallet.
First of all, can I just pay you a compliment?
Yes, you can do that.
I want one too.
Okay, you're next.
A wallet? You want a wallet from importedwallet.com?
No,
sorry.
Here's one thing.
That a good plug?
One thing I like about Josh here is like he's not a talker. He's a doer. Like he just comes in like, hey guys, so I started up beard oil and shit. Yeah, here's the whole company and all of our products. It's like he didn't discuss it beforehand. And this whole thing now, like, what is this new venture?
Go check it out. It's like really straightforward.
My phone's over there.
Okay,
this is
check
not
it
my
out.
phone.
It's fine, don't worry.
I want to. She's the only one that really
Hey,
can.
Ricky.
You'll get a reminder when you listen to the show.
Oh, true that.
So,
Andrew, you look beautiful.
Oh.
There's okay. Sorry.
no, you're good. So it's just a new thing that I put together. I'm really stoked about it. I'm just trying a new approach to business, just to try.
So is this wallet?
It is a wallet, actually.
Just one.
It is a
There's only
single
one.
There's
on
only
there.
one. There's one thing on the website. There's one page.
Sorry, keep talking.
So what happens if someone buys this wallet?
I mean, I have lots of them.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like one wallet.
Yeah, so I'm trying. So what I'm doing is that, like, it's actually like a really badass, super slim wallet that I actually do like, and I ordered one for myself. But because of that, it's something I can get behind. I really like slim, weird wallets. So with this one, it's something I can get behind, and I can use it to kind of focus on my marketing and my advertising. So it's more of a learning tool. So So I mean, just if you guys can just go check it out, give me some feedback. That'd be cool.
I'll order one of them. I like them. I looked at it today. I had no idea it was Josh's new company. But
I just got you a wallet.
except that mustard yellow. That was the
It's so bad.
That color is just brutal. The wallet I like. That one color is bad. I like the dark brown. I like the light brown. But
And I agree with you. But
not trying to knock your product.
No, it's fine. I left them up there on purpose because I also don't like the yellow. I think it's atrocious, but it's eye-catching.
Okay, fair enough. Eye-catching. Okay.
It's very and like
Any
and
glitter wallets?
No, they're all leather, but
No glitter, huh?
Leather can shine.
that's true. It
PETA
can.
would not like you for that, though.
That's true, and it's genuine leather. So fuck PETA.
Yeah.
We got a few more viewers in.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, yeah. Who we got?
We got Samson.
Hi, Samson.
What's up, Samson?
We got Trey, or it could be Kita. We don't know because
We
they
don't
show
really
the
know.
account.
Yeah.
But
Which
Trey-
one of you is it? Trey or Kita? Is it Trey?
But it's
But
both.
Trey
Is it
saying,
Kita?
Well, we got Ricky too, but Trey's only saying hi to Ricky. So
Oh.
don't say hi to Trey.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, hi Nikita, just in case. Just in case.
Ricky's in there? Our Ricky?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
what up,
both
Ricky?
of them.
They're
It's
both
Trey
watching.
and Kita.
Trey and Nikita.
Oh, sorry. Trey says both bitch.
That was probably Kita that said that.
Possibly. She
Hey,
is more gangsta.
Hey, Tech.
Yeah.
Guess
What's
what
that?
time it is?
I don't know.
It's game time.
Yes. It's that time again. It's Game Time, hosted by Tack Van Sickle. This is where Tack dials in another stupid fucking game for the entertainment of the show's listener. Not as fun as D&D, but it's not as shitty as Ticket to Ride.
I get to participate.
Yeah.
This is fun. I'm excited.
Am I going to have to keep track of scores? Because he's got my phone tonight, so you should make him.
Andrew,
I have a
I can't.
paper.
I don't have my phone. My phone's over there.
I have the diary.
Okay. So, when I was trying to come up with a game that I thought all of us could play, all of you guys could play, and people watching could play along, I settled back on something, and I don't actually, you know what? I'm sure it's been done at some point a long time ago in the show, but looking at recent game times, I haven't heard it. So what we're gonna do are riddles.
Ooh,
yes. Oh,
Adam is super good at riddles.
riddles. I'm going to destroy you guys in this game time tonight.
That's
So-
not very nice.
I
Oh,
found
Sorry. I'll just take it easy on you.
Okay.
25 of the hardest riddles I could find.
Oh, God. Prepare for a
Nice.
4-hour-long game time.
So in light of that, I'm actually going to put it on a timer. So
Okay.
the way it's going to work is I'm going to say the riddle, and you guys have 30 seconds
Oh, God.
to think of an answer.
Okay.
You only get one guess in that 30 seconds.
Can Facebook participate as well?
I think it's going to be too delayed, but
Okay.
it's something that they'll just at least get to have the airtime to listen and try to come up with an answer. Same thing for people like listening when they're driving and stuff.
So Facebook's competition is whoever posts it first, the correct answer wins, just amongst the Facebook viewers. All right.
Okay.
Cool. That'll work.
Yeah, there
And
we
I'm
go.
monitoring, so
Yeah.
good luck.
Keep them on tight ship, Tack.
That's right. I'm Gunta.
Gunta?
Gunta.
My name is Gunta.
we got Wesley Wood. Just started
Wesley.
watching.
Yeah. He
What up,
worked
dude?
with us up at the Space Center. What's up, man?
Cool.
All right. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah. Let's do it.
let's do it.
Oh, now, how do we chime in? Do we say
No.
Adam or what?
Say your
Turn-based?
answer, maybe?
Is it one per person or?
You get one guess per person. And if you get it right, you're going to get 1 point.
So what if Andrea guesses and then I think, oh, that's it. I'm going to steal her answer.
Well, if she guesses and she gets it right, she gets the point. First one to guess it right gets
First
the
one
point.
to guess it right gets it. Okay, cool. Got it.
All right, our first riddle. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
Repeat it.
Sorry, who's this to? Or is this-
Everybody.
Everybody. This is
So if
everybody.
we know it, we
Just
just
say,
say
say
it.
your name or get my
okay.
just
Gotcha.
say-
Okay, good.
So I'll read it one more time.
Yep.
I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? And we got 30 seconds.
I speak without a mouth. I hear without ears.
I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
We already have a guess from Facebook.
Do we really?
Mhm.
Damn, they're quick. All right.
5 seconds.
I'm gonna go Adam. Let's go.
He guessed Adam. He loses. He's wrong.
A kite. We'll just go with kite. I don't
Okay,
think
that
that's
is
right.
incorrect.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's
What
okay.
did Facebook guess?
Facebook says it's from, actually, I got 2 guesses from Facebook. Trey and Kita say windmill.
Good guess, but incorrect.
I, Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha.
Sarah Hearn says echo.
It is an echo.
Oh,
Damn,
damn,
1 point
Sarah.
for Facebook.
Nice.
Nice. Facebook's
Good
gonna
job.
win tonight. Wait a minute.
That's just the first question.
All right, Facebook, you got 1 point. 1 point they got?
Yep, 1 point. I got the
All
score
right.
sheet.
Oh, okay,
1
cool.
point Facebook.
What does Facebook get if they win?
They get.
I don't know. We're
to
gonna keep
win.
talking. We're gonna keep talking about them on the show. Okay. So.
All right.
Boop, 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 boop. Stop the timer. All right.
I know it's not just Trey. We know that. Trey, next time I'll say Kita.
Okay. Riddle number 2.
All right.
You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin and slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy.
A lot of wind stuff.
Adam, sand.
That is incorrect.
Could you repeat it, please, sir?
Absolutely.
Can I keep guessing?
No.
Damn.
You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin and slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy. 15 seconds.
And one more time.
Damn, man.
You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin and slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy.
Facebook has a guess.
Ice cream?
All right, time's
Ice.
up.
Andrea Joy says ice cream.
That is incorrect. It
It's
is
an
not ice
adorable
cream.
answer, though.
I don't know.
Okay, what's Facebook got for us?
Facebook says 2 guesses. One is bubble,
It is not bubble.
and then next guess is air.
It is not air. That's a good
Okay.
one, though. It is a candle.
And you know what? It's so funny because me and my son were doing reels the other night, and that was actually that's an extended version of the same thing he said. And I was trying to remember. I was like, we just went over this one, and I totally forgot.
Okay, so no points that round.
Totally makes
So
sense.
Facebook has 1 point.
Yes.
Facebook is beating us. Son of a bitch. We got to beat Facebook, guys, all right?
All right.
But they have
This should be a
8
competition of us against Facebook, the 3 of us together against Facebook.
Yeah.
By the way, Kita said no. Trey guessed windmill. So
Hey, Lord of La Mancha, buddy. I know where you were going with that. That's a good guess.
All right, this is going to be a hard one. Okay.
okay, here we go.
Okay.
What word in the English language does the following? The first 2 letters signify a male. The first 3 letters signify a female. The first 4 letters signify a great, while the entire world signifies a great woman. What is the word?
Can you repeat that?
You know what? I'm
please?
not.
Yes.
I'm just gonna skip that. That's way too
What?
much.
What's the answer?
Miss
Herschel.
It is heroin.
Oh,
it's
heroin.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
a really
He,
good
her.
wordplay,
Hero.
but it's just too much.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, this is gonna be really hard. I'm gonna go with this
Great.
one.
Oh, great. Yes.
So this is easy to explain. Okay. What English word has 3 consecutive double letters? It's not really a riddle, but
It's really just
3.
more of a. Can you think
you
of
just
this
know
word?
this thing, yeah.
Okay. Say it again. What English word?
what English word has 3 consecutive letters?
Is it a common word that we would know and
Absolutely.
use?
Absolutely. It's not a.
3 consecutive letters. So it's got like 3 A's or whatever in a row.
No, it's got
Okay.
like 3 double
Three
T's,
cons-
double L's, double
Mrs.?
O's.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Mrs.
That is incorrect.
MISS apostrophe S.
But that only has 2 consecutive.
No. You missed what I just said. It's not 3 together. It's 3 consecutive double letters. So a double L somewhere, a double
Mississippi?
T, a double.
Like that.
3 consecutive double letters.
I mean, Mississippi would work.
No, it's
It is not.
SS and
It is
SS
not
and
3
PP.
consecutive
Okay.
double letters. 10 seconds.
Oh. Come on, Facebook. You got anything?
Soliloquy. I don't know. I just like that word.
That is a good one. That's like an SAT 5-point word.
Yeah, that's a fun word.
That's a good one. All right. So the answer was bookkeeper.
They can be different.
Yeah, that's one word.
I didn't know the letters had to be different. I was trying to put two of the same letters together in one word.
3 consecutive double letters. That was a weird one.
OOKKPP.
Yep.
So
Okay.
Mississippi.
All right. Back to an actual proper riddle. Sorry, that was not a very good riddle.
Sorry, that's okay.
So no points on that one either.
All right.
All right. A woman shoots her husband, then holds him underwater for 5 minutes. Next, she hangs him. Right after, they enjoy a lovely dinner. Explain.
A woman shoots her husband, then holds him underwater for 5 minutes. Next, she hangs him, and then what was the rest of it?
A woman shoots her husband, then holds him underwater for 5 minutes. Next, she hangs him.
Oh, I know it.
Right after, they enjoy a lovely dinner.
She's a photographer.
There you go.
Bam. Point for Adam. Point for Adam.
Point for Adam.
So either Trey or Keita, I don't know, recommended a drinking game.
Yeah.
Every time we guess wrong, they drink.
You guys are going to be drunk quick.
And a lot of people are guessing photography, picture.
Good job.
That was good. Yeah, whoever said it first.
That was Keita, bitches.
Keita suggested it.
That's awesome.
Maybe if they had their own Facebook pages, it would be a lot easier.
Oaken ironing, somebody says.
Oh, we have Kyle and Bianca in there?
No.
Oh.
Trey or Keita said Oaken iron. Ding. Ding.
Photography.
Ding.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
Nice. They're plugging for us.
Nice plug. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. You guys ready for the
Good
next one?
teamwork, guys.
Yes.
Okay.
So does Facebook get that point? Because I think they came in before we answered.
Adam answered it before I was even
Oh, sick
finished.
burn.
Well, I got you, but there's a delay.
No. No. The answer is no. Judge ruled no.
That's okay.
Sorry.
I put the point on my side.
Andrea's going to win with 7 points.
How did you know how many I had?
Okay.
I have ice cream points.
I come from a mine and get surrounded by wood always. Everyone uses me. What am I?
One more again.
Oh, coal.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
I come from a mine and get surrounded by wood always. Everyone uses me. What am I?
Fire.
That is incorrect.
So you come from a mine.
10 seconds.
You're always surrounded by wood, and everyone uses you. Don't think of mine as in the traditional mine.
What's a traditional mine?
Burnt. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait,
Facebook?
wait. Let's wait for Facebook. Give me a
Okay.
minute.
Give me like 10 seconds.
Facebook, anything?
Oh, I know. Pencil.
It was pencil.
It was too late, though. Doesn't
That
count.
means Andrea Joy gets another point.
Nobody gets any points.
Damn.
That means everybody drinks.
Yeah, everybody on Facebook drink.
Everybody on Facebook has to drink, yeah.
All right.
Damn, I knew that one, though. I knew it.
No, you didn't. You got it wrong.
Oh, I got it right, just not in enough
Sarah
time.
Hearn said pencil just now.
Yeah, Sarah, we know what's up.
So that's probably in time based on her
She's
delay.
killing it.
Hi ho.
All right.
Hi ho. Soft to work we go.
So that was 5. How you guys feeling? This is the
Good,
This is the
yeah.
halfway point.
Keep going.
It's a little chilly
I'm
in
winning.
here, but
All right. All right. Cool. All right. Our next one. A girl has as many brothers as sisters, but each brother has only half as many brothers as sisters. How many brothers and sisters are there in the family?
that's a lot of math this time of night.
Do it again.
Yeah.
A girl has as many brothers as sisters, but each brother has only half as many brothers as sisters. How many brothers and sisters are there in the family?
Adam,
1 and
3.
2.
Let's start the timer now. For everybody
One
else.
sister, 2 brothers, right? We said that at the exact same time.
If that's right, that might not be right.
What's your guess?
3.
And I said
Wrong.
1 and 2.
Wrong.
Can you say it one more time for me on Facebook?
Absolutely. A girl has as many brothers as sisters, but each brother has only half as many brothers as sisters. How many brothers and sisters are there in the family?
Facebook has a guess. 5.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
How many people are in the family?
Also, it's how many brothers and sisters are there in the family. So I've been accepting the totals, and either way, they're still incorrect.
Gotcha.
Regardless to how the math breaks
Trey
down.
and Keita say, can we discuss the lack of condoms the parents have? I'm going to go with, it's going to be an
7.
odd number. To give me answers. I'm going to go with an odd number because I think there's more boys than girls.
Well, don't worry, that's only half of all the
There's
numbers.
Let's and see. I narrowed them down. I'm gonna go with like so an odd number like 7 or 9.
It is 7.
It is 7, but that was
just
mostly a
randomly
guess.
came up
It
with
was.
that.
It is-
Tack
it
for
is-
a point.
Sarah
for
Hearn
me.
just said 7 too.
It's
So
4 sisters.
Facebook already had 3 guesses.
they're allowed to have as many as they want. There's
Well, then
8 people watching.
So they get 8 guesses.
Yeah.
Damn it! I
Got
gave
it.
that to Tack. Son of a bitch.
You did 4 sisters and 3 brothers.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to tone it down a little bit. I'm going to back up off that really confusing verbal math.
Okay.
Oh, I like
Something
those.
super easy.
Yes, Sarah. You said it before tack.
What disappears as soon as you say its name?
Ooh, this is like a quantum physics.
What if we observe it?
Oh, I know. Adam. Silence.
It's silence.
Oh,
Cheated.
yeah. Cheated.
I was doing what it was.
She was demonstrating, and I was observing her. Therefore, it wasn't happening. This is quantum physics.
Yes, it is.
Trey and Keita said silence.
Silence!
So you want us to shut up, or
All right, everyone, be
No,
quiet.
you can't drink now, though. I got that one.
Or did they?
All right. Number 7. I have keys, but no locks and space, and no rooms. You can enter, but you can't go outside. What am I? I'll read it again.
I love these.
I have keys, but no locks and space,
Oh, I know.
and no rooms. You can enter, but you can't go outside. What am I?
Piano.
That's what I
Incorrect.
was gonna say.
Damn
but I
it.
figured there you can't go in and out. of a piano.
I have a guess from
Oh, I
have two
know this.
guesses.
Son of a bitch.
3.
I'm not giving it
2
away.
guesses from Facebook.
You can't look at that until you've guessed.
Well, I can look at it. I'm not saying these answers though. That's why most of my answers are I don't know because I'm
Okay,
just reading
I know
there.
it.
We got 5 seconds.
For key
Can you repeat
like
it
a
again?
map or like I'm thinking of the keys. A key isn't on map too.
Okay.
Something with geography.
Either way, it's time. What's your guess?
Keys, but no space. But there's space on a map.
What's your guess?
I don't have one, but I got a couple
Wait, don't
here.
say it yet. Can you say it one more time if you don't mind?
I have keys.
I know this doesn't count, but
I have keys, but no locks and space, and no rooms. You can enter, but you can't go outside. What am I?
I think somebody has it here.
I was thinking keys as far as like chords or notes,
Well,
some
let's-
kind of music.
Okay,
I did
time's
too,
up.
but you-
I know time's
Time-
up,
time-
but I still enjoy the riddles,
I know
man.
you
I love them.
So, what did Facebook say?
Did you have a last guess? No? Okay. We have Sarah Hearn, keyboard.
It's definitely keyboard.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
We also had piano guess. We
keyboard's
also
the
had a
same as a
map was
piano?
guessed.
Negative.
like
That's
a
like
computer
a-
keyboard.
Like a space bar.
Yeah, you can
Gotcha.
enter.
You can
Enter,
enter.
yeah,
but
yeah.
You can't go outside.
So once
Got
again,
it.
Sarah Hearn
So
killing it.
hard.
Sarah's killing it over there.
3.
Facebook.
That's 3 for
2.
Sarah,
Oh,
right?
So, you know,
I have
Sarah's
2,
part.
Adam 1, Tack 2, Facebook.
I have 2. I thought
Adam has 2.
I definitely
I
have 2.
said 2.
Facebook
Oh,
has
yeah.
2. No, you're right. Facebook has 2. The other one was too late.
Adam 2, Facebook 2, Tack 2, Andrew Joy Ice Cream.
I have 2.
How does
got
Tack
ice
have 2?
I only have 1.
And
Tack
has
1.
Tack has 1.
Tack of 1.
Tack 1.
Tack
Here,
1. Tack
look.
said 2. She said 2 for Tack.
Oh, gotcha.
All right.
You know, Sarah's part of Hysteria Nation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're giving them a plug on several of our shows, Sarah. But yeah, we're going to give Hysteria 51 podcast a good plug. Brent and John. By the way, I'll be guesting on that show as well as Tack again here soon on 2 separate shows. Mine will be better. But yeah,
We'll see.
they've got some good shows coming out because of the guests.
By the way, is everybody staying warm up north? We're kind of laughing at you down here.
2,
Sorry.
4, 5. Okay.
7 3/4.
3.
You guys ready for number 8?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. What gets wet while drying?
Oh, Adam. Towel.
It's a towel.
Yeah, it's an easy one.
I didn't even get a chance to say
I
it.
know.
I didn't want you to. I wanted the point.
Man, you are just quick. You are just quick to come up
How
with
does a
that, huh?
towel get wet while it's drying?
Because it's drying.
Because you're drying your
and
body.
It's getting wet.
And it's getting wet.
It gets wet
I
while
get
dry.
it.
It could have also been a washcloth, right? Or a paper towel.
I would have accepted any of those.
Sarah said towel.
Hey, virtual high five, Sarah.
And
There we
it's
go.
too easy.
I think she's Googling these. Is Google your friend here tonight? Trey says your mom. Could be Kita too. I don't know.
Triquita.
Chiquita.
All right, number 9.
Or Natre.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Natre?
They should have twins named Trey and Taquita.
Listen to Trey.
Taquito.
Taquita.
I bought some taquitos at Walmart recently.
Taquita in the tray.
Taquita and Trey. I love that.
We've named your children, guys.
All right. So
She
number
said, I only have one phone. I can't Google and watch.
That's what they all say.
All right.
That's what I say when I'm watching porn. It's hard to search.
Adam.
Go ahead.
A is the brother of B. B is the brother of C. C is the father of D.
D's nuts?
So how is D related to A?
Do it
Because
again?
that's the father.
Yeah, that's
A
good.
is the brother to B. B is the brother to C. C is the father to D. Can you say it again?
I can. A is the brother of B. B is the brother of C. C is the father of D. So how is D related to A?
Oh. Well, I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but let's just pretend it's all men.
It says brothers.
So, true. But I'm going to say it's his nephew.
That is close. Incorrect, though.
Niece.
Uncle.
There you go.
Uncle.
Uncle. Andrew, you got it.
Yay!
Oh,
Process
Sarah
of
said,
elimination.
and Jamie and Sarah both said uncle.
Oh. I guess they probably beat me, huh?
I probably, if it showed up that fast.
Still stuck with ice cream.
No, you still get it. We'll give
That one
Facebook
actually,
a
that one
point,
kind of
too.
messed me up when I first read it. Because it actually says the answer is aunt, which is weird because it's all described as males in the question.
Because we assume gender.
But the father part, the
Yeah.
gender assumption, because all brothers and then father. Father doesn't necessarily mean it's a child, it's a son. So, yes.
It's just kind of weird. This is number 10.
Right.
What are our scores, real quick?
Cheetos.
Okay, what are our scores?
Adam with 2. Tack with 1. Facebook with 3. Andrea with ice cream.
So this could be a tiebreaker. This is a tiebreaker.
What is the point value of ice cream?
No, I have 2.
Who cares? It's better than all your stupid points.
All right.
It is better.
So here is the last one.
Last one. Come on, Facebook.
First, think
Wait.
of the color of the clouds.
Wait, is this for like double
Wait,
points?
is this
or
like
anything?
smog
Okay.
No, I like to
clouds?
keep my math simple. Tag,
So that means that
everybody
we're
can follow.
out. So we can't win. There's no way.
That's fine.
So, okay.
But we can stop them from winning.
You can beat Facebook.
Okay, tie Facebook.
You can tie Facebook
No, you can't.
for double points.
Double points.
For
I can
2
beat Facebook.
points, I'll do that.
Okay.
All right. First, think of the color of the clouds.
Smog clouds, storm clouds.
Next, think of the color of snow. Now, think of the color of a bright full moon. Now answer quickly. What do cows drink?
Water.
Water.
Milk.
It's water.
Baby cows do drink milk.
They sure do.
It was water. That was
Yay, I got it. No more ice cream.
no more ice cream. You got 2 points. Is that a total
I beat
tie?
Tack.
Is that a total tie in the studio?
That's a tie between Andrea and I. Tack
Nope,
is with one.
Facebook and Adam have
Womp,
3.
womp, womp, womp.
Sarah Hearn said water.
Good job, Sarah.
That one was fast. That was.
Do you want to do a tiebreaker between who? And is it just
Okay.
me and you, Andrea?
It's you and Facebook.
It's me and Facebook? I thought I only had 2. Did I have 3?
You have 3.
I have 3.
Yes, sir.
I think that we should, if you know the answer, you should wait. And then, you know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough.
Give
Yeah,
them
yeah.
time to, you got it.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, Facebook, get on your game. Me and you are tiebreaker question right here.
How is 7 different from the rest of the numbers between 1 and 10?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Wrong.
How is 7 different from the rest of the numbers between 1 and 10?
Yep.
Giving them just a second. Also allowing myself some more time to think.
That's called cheating.
It is a little bit.
Okay, you just asked.
All right. Timer's on.
Come on, Sarah, where you at?
She's got to Google it first.
She's got an answer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The only answer that I can come up with is angled.
I think she's
know.
right.
That is incorrect. What's the guess?
They guessed 2 syllables.
That's it.
That's it.
Nice. Way to
Facebook
go.
won.
Sarah, you took it home for Facebook. Congratulations.
Way to go,
Nice.
Facebook. Mouth hugs
Fucking
for
nice.
all.
All right, you get a mouth hug.
But you got to do it to yourself.
Sarah, you get a mouth hug from Andrea Joy. Come on down to the studio.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, that's what I said, though.
I'll
give
give
yourself
her a
your
mouth
own.
hug.
You give Sarah a mouth hug?
Yeah.
All right. Sarah, to collect your mouth hug, you need to contact Tack. By the way, he's single.
She knows.
Yeah, I know she does, yeah.
Ray Burrito is watching.
Ray Burrito is watching.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he
I thought he
is.
was fucking someone else.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. Ray, man, we miss you, buddy. You got to get back down here. Oh, my goodness. Good game. That's the best game time ever,
No,
Josh.
it wasn't. No,
Ever.
stupid.
Ever.
So good.
Ray says, "What's up, guys?"
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, man.
All right. You guys ready to take a break?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. I got my ass kicked by Facebook, but at least I beat you guys.
Does
That's all that I
Facebook
care
want to
about.
see the diary? Let's get a vote. Everyone
Okay.
vote.
Well, we'll have to restart the stream, though. It has a half-hour limit.
I
Yeah.
understand.
All right, so Facebook, if you guys want, we're going to do another segment after this one, and it's the Diary. The Diary is where female listeners, or really any listener, contacts Andrea Joy, and they ask questions for me, Tack, and Josh to answer honestly. And we have to give our honest answer. That's the gimmick behind this bit, is that the answers that you get out of us, are honest. They're real answers.
Oh, you know what? If you're watching, we'll open it up to you guys. Ask questions, and Andrea will have the feed up.
Yeah.
Josh Ray Burrito says, "Kingdom of Hearts is for little kids." And Sarah says she has to go. Keep rejecting calls. Thanks for the fun.
All right. Well, hey, we're going to start the stream back up in probably about 5 to 10 minutes. So if you want to watch, please tune back in.
Ray, you're just upset because you can't understand the story
Oh, sick burn, I think.
that you think is written for children.
Nerds. All right, guys, we'll be right back on the show.
I gotta split quick somehow, because you got me in deep, too deep right now. Soon I'm feeling restless, when most of our time is spent around my mattress. Selling me out your essence, baby. Lady, well, I'm crazy, 'cause I just can't give you everything. Now I bet you wonder why I'd ever be hesitant, but I spent my whole life looking for a quick fix. Hey, now I can hear a mess. It's like I'm going deaf, and you can hear me singing if my thoughts all strapped. Baby, tell me what's left. And now I can't believe this how it's gotta be. Oh, you make me feel away, but I still gotta leave. I gotta be free. Yeah. You've been selling me all your essence, baby. Lately, well, I'm crazy, 'cause I just can't give you everything. going deaf, so you can hear me singing if my thoughts all strapped. Baby, tell me what's left. Selling me out your essence, baby. Lately, well, I'm crazy, 'cause I just can't give you everything. Lately, oh, you've been selling me out your essence, baby. Crazy, 'cause I just can't give you everything. Lately.
Peering into the inner thoughts and expressions of men. Women submit questions to get brutal, honest admissions. We call this the Guyry. Guyry? Really? Hey, Tack, is that the best name we could come up with?
Yeah, just go with it.
Aw, I think it's adorable.
Can we man up the music a little bit or something?
I got you, buddy.
All right, guys, number 1. So girls have lots of known complaints about guys leaving the toilet lid up, farting, burping, playing video games too much, not washing their hands, etc., etc., etc. What are some pet peeves that women do?
Say etc., not etc. Sorry. Oh, I'm getting the death look now. All right, so what do guys have that are pet peeves about women?
Yes.
Not putting the toilet seat up, right, guys?
Right.
That's just disgusting.
I've already said this, like, I do put it down.
I know.
There's a lid.
For all the listeners out there, Tack actually sits to pee, so there's that.
Hey, Alexis, you may not want to watch this segment, by the way. Just so you know.
All right, so what do girls do that guys have pet peeves about? Okay, we've go ahead, Josh, you have one.
I was going to say not able to take things at face value. The assumption that there is some underlying meaning, like,
okay,
are you having a bad day? Like, no, I'm just tired.
Right.
What's wrong?
What's
really?
wrong? What's going on?
You're fucking nailing it.
It's just like, I mean, I appreciate the concern that would come out in that scenario, but just like, I'm just tired.
There's no hidden meaning in there. There's no nothing cryptic you have to look into.
However, there are guys that do that too. So that's not stereotypically a girl's thing. I wouldn't think
that's true. Yeah, and sometimes girls also don't do that.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's true. They're a total outliers to every scenario.
Yeah. Not make enough sandwiches, I think, is a pet peeve that I've got. No, I'm just kidding.
It's been a while since I've lived with a girl, but
Tack single, Facebook.
In case you didn't know. But they like to have all their ironing shit and curly things and plugged in
hair utensils
in the sink. Yeah, and you get the sink and things are plugged in. There's wires everywhere, and then yeah.
Good one, buddy.
Good answer.
Get a bigger bathroom.
You know what though? That's because they don't actually use the faucet on the sink. Like they do all of that and then brush their teeth. So the sink is dry the whole time.
Yeah, there you go. That's
gotcha.
true.
But they leave it there though.
Oh.
Well, it's hot. You can't put it up when it's hot.
I've got one we've talked about on the show before. So talking about girls that have pet peeves about guys, the reverse of that would be the pet peeves that we have about girls. This is nothing to do with Andrea Joy. I have to quantify that because she's in the room. But
I can cover my ears.
I see what you're doing. Girls use their cycle as an excuse for behavior. Do you understand where I'm going with that? A girl that says, "Oh, just stay away from me. I'm on my period."
Why can't they?
Well, not saying they can or can't. I'm just saying that is something that we've even talked about on the show before, that some people, like Tack has even said, that's not an excuse for acting up or being bitchy or being moody. Did you just fart on the show?
No, that was the chair. I swear. Look,
yeah, that was the chair.
I'll reenact it. Watch.
If that's the case, you couldn't use I'm too tired as something. Maybe you're feeling more emotional and you're just like, it's just that time.
I'm saying this wasn't you.
I know.
Okay.
I'm defending women.
Oh.
I mean, you can't say it. You're a man. You can't say, oh, are you on the rag?
Oh, no, that's fair. 100%. Yeah.
But a woman can tell you, I'm feeling extra emotional. It's, that time of the month. That's fine. There's
All right.
just a warning. Just like, I feel tired.
So now the point to this is that we can't answer this honestly because you're going to defend a woman on everything we say.
Probably.
Damn it.
So that's
I'll
never
cover
actually
my ears.
happened to me.
So what? Had a woman give
no
you a
woman
hard
has ever said like, just stop. I'm near my period right now. It's never happened to me.
So just a reminder to listeners who are listening to this, we are on Facebook Live during this scene, and Trey said putting fragile things on shelves and then being surprised when they eventually break.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you can't put fragile things on the ground. It would break faster.
Well, here's a good example. Like, I don't know if Facebook can see this. Yeah, they can.
They can.
Look at this shelf up here. A woman did that. How many times have we almost knocked that down?
Yeah, every week.
Every week.
That's because it's on the piping couch.
That's true.
All right, guys. Number 2 comes from Angelica in Florida.
Angelica. That reminds me of what was it, the cartoon from
Rugrats.
Rugrats, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you get that reference?
Yeah, that was one of our Saturday cartoons.
That's
okay.
his thing. So we were adults when that came out.
I still watched it. Yeah.
With little Tommy and the twin. Okay.
I love all the conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Who would win in a fight between Hungry Howie and Little Caesar?
Hungry Howie, because everything's double with him, isn't
Double,
it?
yeah.
double.
That's Little
That's
Caesars.
Little Caesar.
Oh, damn. So
Pizza,
Little
pizza.
Caesar. Little Caesars would win because everything's doubled. He'll double
But we
down.
got Little Caesars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got Hungry Howie. So
Hangry, that could give you like
True.
an advantage.
Angry Howie's.
Hungry Howie.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Or is it is Little Caesar just that annoying guy who always repeats himself to make more emphasis in his argument?
Pizza.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Little Caesars has really good crazy bread, though, so I vote for them.
Hungry Howie's has got some pretty goddamn good subs. So
I do like their
I don't
sandwich.
know. They have a jalapeno.
It reminds me of a Schlotsky sandwich.
Schlotsky's.
Bless
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yes.
Schlotzi's is delicious.
I'm going Little Caesars. Little Caesars would win.
He has an army.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Oh, that's true.
That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah.
they would do.
Yep. That's
Facebook
it.
could see that, but if you want to see what I just did, check us out on Facebook.
All right, guys. Number 3 comes from Michelle in Texas.
Mm.
My boyfriend of 3 years, we're 35, ignores me and goes silent after a fight. What do I do if it's been 5 days as of
Damn.
today? Help.
5 days of the silent treatment.
Yes.
Good Lord.
Ooh.
I guess got willpower.
I was gonna say date a man, not a boy. I don't know. That's silent treatment is effective if you're trying to protect your partner from your emotions. That's basically what the silent treatment
Your words.
Yeah, because you're so angry or so upset or emotional or whatever, you're afraid you might say something that's really going to make things worse. So the point of the silent treatment isn't the form of a punishment to the partner, in my opinion. It's the
cool
form of
down.
I need my space. We need to take some time just to chill out and recapture our thoughts here. 5 days of a silent treatment means, as Ray Brito would say, he's probably fucking someone
I was
else.
just going to say that.
Yeah, that's immature. That's all that is. That's just pure immaturity.
He's
That's all
trying to
that
get
is.
out of the relationship is what it sounds like. And have her give me a
Or
call.
he's super fucking stubborn. Maybe he's like, oh, she'll talk to me first. I'm going to win this. I've got some imaginary victory I'm about to get by staying silent longer. And that's fucking just as immature as...
So here's how you handle that. You wait until he's pooping. And then you kick open the door. And then he has to listen to you. He can't go anywhere.
That's true.
And then if he does go somewhere, then you get the vindication of knowing he's walking around.
I would
Shit.
I would just laugh at Andrea Joy trying to kick open a door. That would make me laugh, and immediately he's like, okay, all right, fine, I'm done. I'll stop. Just stop trying to kick the door because this is hilarious.
What if I just use my nail gun I get for Christmas and just shut the door?
Christmas or your
Good.
birthday?
Birthday.
Do the sound again.
That's a nail gun. That's a nail gun sound.
So, Triquita asks, has she been quiet or bugged him the whole time?
Ooh. See, some of this information on these diary questions, we have to just imagine because we don't always get the full story. We just get the question. So, yeah, I guess that's a good point. Is she continuously pestering him? And he's like, nope, not doing it. You know, is that could be the case? I guess maybe that
After 5 days, though.
5 days of
He's
being
probably
bugged.
fucking somebody else.
I say if you're bugging me for 5 days and I'm still not engaging, there's gonna be a point where I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. Just stop. I don't want to talk to you.
I just felt like I upset Josh there.
Yeah.
I felt that emotion.
I'm trying to throw a temper tantrum here. Yeah.
All right, guys. Number 4 comes from Travis in Florida.
A dude.
Yes.
We got a dude diary
We
question.
don't get
Sweet.
those often.
What?
Yeah. Is that
Okay.
not allowed?
That's
Of course it's
Yeah.
allowed. It's not common, but it's allowed.
All right. I have talked to my girlfriend that I'm not comfortable with her texting another guy. She said I'll stop. Do you think I should ask her how it is now?
Like he wants an update. Have you stopped? That's what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I don't know. Andrew, you should probably answer this one. I mean, we
wait.
will too, but.
This is diary.
Oh, okay.
What you should do is wait until she leaves the house and then go through her phone.
Oh no.
That's how you solve.
Worst idea.
You would know the
Ever.
answer. You would know one way or another then.
Yeah, but you've also broken a level of trust
Yes,
that's
yes.
worse than the original issue to begin with. Because if she stopped texting legitimately and you broke the trust to go through her phone, then what's the point of making the request to begin with? You should have just gone through the phone to begin with.
Well,
shouldn't
okay,
have-
so don't even ask next time. Just go through the
No, I disagree. No,
That's
you don't.
what you just said.
No. If you're gonna do it anyway, look. If you don't trust your partner enough that you're gonna go through their phone, and look, some couples have relationships that are open enough to where they allow it. It's fine. They don't have anything at all that they have that's coming out ridiculously wrong. They don't have barriers that they have in their relationship of trust and no trust type things, and they're open with it. In fact, some people have relationships where the partner doesn't trust them, and to prove their trust, they allow the other person to go through their phone or their email or whatever the hell it is. But typically, you wouldn't break that level of trust without it being granted initially. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so to summarize, you just have to assume that she's telling the truth, and if you can't, leave.
Okay.
Right? That's
It
what you're trying to say,
sucks.
right? Like
Yeah.
that's super shitty, but like if you asked her to stop and she didn't,
Mm-hmm.
or let me phrase that. If you asked her to stop and you don't believe that she didn't, then you have other problems to deal with, other insecurities.
Insecurity.
What if you
nailed
go
it.
find the guy she's texting and go through his phone?
Yeah, there
Well, you
go.
could. Yeah, hey, that's being a man. Yeah, sure.
Triquita says trust is the foundation of a relationship. If you don't trust them, run.
Yeah,
So-
that's a very good statement.
I concur.
It all comes to me. It all comes down to communication. So, if this guy Travis really loves his girl and he still has insecurities about it, that doesn't mean that the relationship is necessarily over. What he needs to do is talk. He needs to have an open line of communication. The worst thing you can do is come out and be accusatory. You want to come out and just say, "Look, I love you," or I'm very close to you, and I think we've got something very good here, but I have personal insecurities that I need your help to overcome. And part of that is the conversations that you've been having with your guy friend. And I know that it's wrong, but I care about you enough that I want to overcome that. How can we do that together? That you have to have conversations. Communication is the fastest way to, build a long-lasting relationship. And if he is having those insecurities, he should not shelter those. He should not keep those quiet. But it's her decision. If those insecurities are so much that it could break the relationship, for her to make that decision and get out as soon as she can. So that's just, you have to talk. You have to communicate that.
All right. Number 5 comes from Adriana in Florida.
When is you're supposed to do? There you go.
A guy I met at a library for 8 days asked me out for a beer, and he knows I have a boyfriend. He texts me almost every day. What do you think?
Wait a minute. First,
Was she in the library for 8 days?
8 days? That's some serious studying going on right there.
Well, it could be like at college.
So
or
she met
something.
him in the library, and then 8 days later he contacted her. Is that how we're reading that? Okay, cool.
And he
after they
knows-
were both at the library for 8 days, he asked her out for a beer.
and he knows that she's in a relationship.
I mean, what's your
I'm not
what's your
downing-
lady radar saying? Is he trying to smash?
What's the question?
Like, don't. I mean, if you think he's trying to get it in.
I'm not downing the guy for hitting on a girl even though she's got a boyfriend. I'm not downing him. I get it. If it's a husband, yes, you're a douche. But if it's just a boyfriend and he really likes this girl...
A boyfriend? I mean, some people are boyfriend and girlfriend for 20 years.
Understood. Then that's up to her to say respectfully, thank you, I'm flattered or whatever, but no, I'm not interested. That's up to her to tell him that.
Right.
For her to even ask us this question means that there's some sort of contemplation in her mind about what's the right decision here. She doesn't want to seem like a bitch because she might like this guy a little bit, but she also doesn't want to lose a potential opportunity of a good relationship with this new guy.
What was the actual question?
What's up with that?
What do you think?
Oh.
And he also texts her every day.
It's up to her.
He obviously is very interested in her.
He likes her, yeah.
And
Maybe he just wants to study.
not over beers.
He was there for 8 days, but I mean, I think he's interested in her, knowing that she has a boyfriend. Does he know how serious it is with this boyfriend? He may not. He may not care. He may think that, okay, well, maybe she'll realize that I'm better for her than this guy is, and maybe she'll break up with him.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to chase the heart. I mean, you got to chase it. If this guy knows that there's a guy there involved, but he still likes this girl enough to ask her on a date and text her, and she's not immediately turning him away, then that means there's some reciprocal interest. So this is 100% on her. She needs to shit or get off the pot.
Sarah Hearn says that's on her to tell him to back off. And Triquita says, or maybe she means, what do you think of the insistent what? Oh, pursual is what they were saying.
Words are hard, Tat. That's okay.
Or maybe she means, what do you think of the insistent pursual?
Oh, like he's needy. Like he's just he's being on top of her.
Oh, I didn't even
time.
think about that angle. Ooh, maybe he's a stalker.
So maybe he's beginning to be a stalker or in training.
This kind of goes with the next question from Caitlin in North Carolina.
Okay.
How long do I need to avoid a man who thinks I have feelings for him when I don't?
How long do you have to avoid him?
Don't avoid him. Tell him. Calm down.
Yeah, just be straight up with him.
I've determined that our listeners just don't talk to other human beings.
Just tell him I'm not interested and just be honest. Don't just ignore him.
Yeah,
because ignoring him makes you think, okay, maybe she's just busy, or
be careful about how you do that though, because you approach it maturely. Because if you've got a guy that's infatuated with you and that is, trying to garner your attention somehow,
Garner me, baby.
Don't just come out and say, like, back the fuck off. I'm not interested. You need to just be mature about it.
Don't be a
stranger
dick.
danger.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, just simply say, look, you're nice, or not even that. Just say, I'm not interested.
Let's
Thank
just
you,
be
but I'm not
friends.
interested. Yeah, you got to communicate. Again, communication, man. That's the key. That's the paramount to any kind of relationship, be it no relationship.
She
or
doesn't
some.
want one. Yeah. Even to no relationship, communication is key.
Yeah. If you don't want a relationship with someone, you need to tell them that. Yes, you need to talk.
All right, this one, number 7, comes from Jamie in Florida. When a gentleman stops being a gentleman all of the sudden, is he losing interest?
No, I don't think so.
All of the sudden, though, is that like you're starting to hold a door open for somebody and then you're like, fuck this?
Right.
What is all of the sudden? That's my,
I guess he's just doing it, and then all of a sudden one day he's just not giving you any.
You know what? Maybe it's because he's tired of not receiving any kind of reciprocation of, those kinds of behaviors. A gentleman's going to do it no matter what.
It's true.
Or
he's fucking someone else.
Or he's fucking someone else.
Speaking of that, Ray Burrito is watching now.
I was gonna say, or he's outside of the game, outside of the courting.
Yeah, Sarah and Jamie both say he's just too comfortable. So
that's like,
so maybe like a long time in a relationship, or he's complacent. He's complacently in the relationship. again, you need to tell him, whatever happened to you holding my door open for me?
Communicate.
Yeah.
If you want him to continue doing that, say it.
Actually, you know what would work, ladies? What would work better, and this is a little bit of psychological manipulation for your man.
Oh, let's do it.
What would work better than communicating to him that he needs to be a gentleman more like he used to be in your relationship is when he is around and you're talking about him, compliment the behavior you want to see happen again. So, for example, you're sitting around with your girlfriends and he's there. Say, whatever. Tom. Tom is such a gentleman. He's bought me roses and, deliver them for no reason at all, or he holds the door or whatever. You simulate the emotion or the actions that you want out of that. He will pick up on this. And if he wants that same kind of compliment to continue, he'll come up with new creative ways to be a gentleman again. Maybe you just need to subconsciously trigger that behavior to start happening again.
Classical conditioning.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can teach a goldfish to shoot a basketball hoop using classical conditioning. You can teach your boyfriend how to open a door.
But can you teach your boyfriend to be a goldfish?
I like that though. That's always nice to have a girl like compliment you, especially in front of her friends.
Yes,
especially if you want to get with one of your.
So handsome tonight.
Stop.
That's what I was saying. You look. I don't know, man. It looks good. It's a good look for you. Like big old cans, backwards hat.
Big old cans. Come here, buddy. Give me them cans.
I'm working on that, man.
You got your beard trimmed. I can tell.
I'm starting to grow it out a little bit.
Yeah, it's all even too.
Looking
Those
good.
are parading tack with compliments. What you would say is you would turn to me and Josh and you would say, I absolutely love it when he gives me a hug, he does that little pelvic thrust. That just drives me crazy.
What are you talking
That's what you would say.
Now Tack is going to remember that subconsciously, and next time he goes in for a hug, he's going to remember that, and he's going to shift that pelvis up a little bit.
Dang.
Oh, so I got to
That's
respond to
conditioning.
some stuff on here.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So, Sarah is saying, "Tack, is your phone getting tons of texts?" No, I'm monitoring your guys' conversation. That's why I'm holding my phone this whole time. I don't normally do this.
He's really looking at porn.
I'm so into this.
I'm
segment.
watching porn.
How do you think he balances that mic between his legs?
And Sarah did say, "So handsome."
Oh.
And then Trey said, "Someone has red fever." Thanks. For Red Rocket. Thanks.
Oh, no, it's pink. I've seen it before.
See, this is what happens. I start to get somewhere with a chick and somebody shoots me down.
This last question is pretty serious.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Were you done with your comments from Facebook before we move on?
Huh?
Were you done with the comments from Facebook?
I think so. It says must be Adam's phone, Jamie said.
Oh.
Looking at
It's
porn.
my phone?
Oh, looking at porn.
Oh, looking at
Okay.
porn.
All right. Sorry.
Now I can get porn on here
How do
too.
you know, Jamie? But you're right.
All right, this one's from Veronica. She sent it through Messenger, so that's why I'm on my phone, if that's okay with you guys. My boyfriend and I have a 4-year-old together. He also has a 6-year-old from a previous relationship. That child lives with his ex. There's no court-ordered custody yet, which would solve a lot of this, but we're working on it. We used to have his child every single weekend for the last 4 years. My boyfriend was giving his ex cash on a weekly basis to help her provide for their child. She officially filed for child support last year, and ever since then, she only allows us visitation every other weekend, and she completely ghosts us the rest of the time. No response to texts asking how their child is doing, and she won't answer the phone if he calls to talk to their child. His ex lives in a different state and is extremely high conflict, which makes everything more complicated. Not being able to see his child regularly or even speak to him on the phone is crushing him. He does openly talk to me about how heartbreaking this is for him, but I don't know what to do other than listen. Aside from court-ordered custody, how can I help him emotionally deal with this?
This is a big one.
Oh, this is like an adult question.
Yeah, it is. Usually we get questions like, do your balls touch the water when you sit down to shit?
I think that was in our first gallery.
I think it was, yeah. This is getting deep. So coming from my situation, I have gone through a divorce with a child involved as well. First off, every single weekend I disagree with. especially because out of state. We'll cover that in a second. But every single weekend the kid is with the father, I disagree with. Not from a side of where I would love to have my kid every weekend like that as well, but the weekend time is important for both sets of parents to get that down from school time, to get some of that fun activity time. It's incredibly important for that child to not associate one parent with work and school only and the other parent with only fun times. So it's important to have that separation, number one. So I completely disagree with every single weekend at the dad's house. I definitely do. Having an every other weekend, or maybe extra times in the summer with the dad or the non-custodial parent, is important to have. The separate state things is just going to put an unbelievable strain on transportation. Unless they're like right across the border from each other, if there's anything more than like an hour drive, you're putting a lot of extra strain on a child that's that young to go see the other parent anyway. So that's going to add a level of resentment to the child that they don't even know about for that other parent and the visitation of that other parent, because you're taking time away. As a kid, I hated going 15 minutes in a car ride to get somewhere, let alone out of state. Yeah. So you're putting another burden on the kid. I would even in that case say, number one, if one of the parties moved away with the child outside of certain levels of certain number of miles, there's already laws in place in every state that prohibit that anyway. So that's the first thing that you should do. In your court case, you should immediately bring that up. Say, unless you gave them permission to move away, that's different. But if you didn't agree with the person to move away, you can use that in court to your advantage, whoever the other party was. But so her question was, how does she help him emotionally?
Help him?
Blowjob? Mouth hugs is the best way to help him. Yes, mouth hugs every day. No, I don't know. Emotionally assisting the dad in this.
It's just all about
it's tough.
Cheering him up, making the time that when the child is with them, make it more fun, family fun, make it as least stressful as possible. Just like being supportive of everybody and doing, obviously including the child in everything you do, but you know what I mean by making it more fun, make sure the child has tons of fun, and making sure that the dad is not as stressed out, because you want the child to see the father as a positive thing. You don't want any kind of emotional issues or anything like that. So you don't want to see him stressed out. Well, how do you like staying with your dad? Well, he's always stressed out. Does that make sense?
I'm going to try and take a stab at this. I have only a 9-month-old. So I can't even I'm not truly qualified to answer this, but something that Margaret does when I've had just a really shitty day and I just want to spend time with AJ is she'll take over everything in the house and all the shitty parts of being a parent. Just changing her, feeding her, taking care of the dogs, cooking dinner, cleaning up after dinner, all of that. She makes it so I don't have to do anything. Even when I try, she's just no, sit down, just stop. So along that same vein, kind of with what Tak's saying, leading up to that weekend, just that day, help take care of the house, take that over for him. And then when the kid is there, maybe just take on an extra share of the work around the house, the just extra tedium of just living, but taking that away so he can just hang out with his kid, maybe.
Yeah, no, that's good advice. Giving more opportunity for the father to spend time with that child is important. That's for sure. That's a tough situation. That's a rough one. The dad is obviously emotionally torn because of the time away from the son. Unfortunately, I don't think there's an easy answer for her. This is something that he has to deal with, and just being supportive of him is about the best thing that you as the woman in that relationship you're just gonna have to deal with. I will give you one piece of advice though. With the children being 4 and 6, they're very, very influential at those ages. Badmouth her all you want to him, but don't ever let that child hear you say something negative about that other mother, regardless of how much she might be a raging cunt. Don't do it. Don't let that kid hear one negative item. That just because they are influential. Well, no, when they turn a little later teenage years, that's different. They can form those rational connections in their mind that make sense why mommy didn't let daddy see me as much. They understand at that point. They can rationalize that.
But even as teenagers, you still shouldn't bash the other parent.
Oh, really? Oops.
No, never.
Yeah, that's super correct. I totally agree with that 1,000,000,000%. Like, don't ever bash the other parent in front of the kids.
Yeah.
Never. And I just got to respond to something real quickly on here.
Shoot.
Sarah says, are those microphones for show? Because I can barely hear anyone.
Yeah. That's
these are for recording the podcast. So, which will come out in a week or so?
Sure. Let's go with a week.
A couple of weeks out, this will come out. But all we can do right now, because I forgot a piece of gear, so we have to go buy the audio from the phone to capture all our audio. And I'm sorry if we're not talking loud enough.
Yeah, Sarah, eventually when we upgrade some studio equipment, we're going to have audio fed into a live stream as opposed to just through a phone and the microphone that's on the phone. So eventually, yes, it will get much better.
Yeah.
If you would like to donate to Living Podcast... No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, we do have a Patreon.
Yeah, we have a Patreon, but we don't really do what we say we're going to do on there. So,
but we'll still take your money.
Yes, this is
just
true.
Just send money. And that's the end of the diary.
Excellent diary. That may be the best diary
ever. Yeah, for sure.
I was going to ask how many times a day do you masturbate?
But you didn't, so...
We'll save that one.
Save it for next week. Facebook, if you guys have any questions that you want us, if you think about it, like when you're at work or driving or...
even right now, real quickly.
Yeah, I was going to say
giving
right
your
now.
guy a mouth hug, or right now. If you have a question that you want Tack, Josh, and myself to answer, and you heard tonight, we answer as honestly as we possibly can to any question you're going to throw our way, send it over to Miss Andrea Joy, or put it live in the Facebook chat here. Send it over to Miss Andrea Joy. You can find her on Living Podcary's Facebook page. And we'd love to take this is becoming one of our most popular segments just because of the participation we get out of our listeners from this.
You could also submit your questions to me and come in and see me on Saturdays at Brent Allen's Salon and Day Spa. Get your hair done, your nails done. And there's other girls too, but you can come in and we can talk all about the diary, all your questions.
Oh, by the way, now I'm finally understanding what they were talking about is your phone getting a bunch of text messages. Now they made it clear. I guess whose ever phone is filming is it's vibrating. So they're seeing the video vibrate every few minutes.
That's Josh's phone, yes.
It's Josh's phone. I get it now. Sorry.
My bad, guys.
And if you want to text him, it's 321. No, I'm just kidding.
Sarah said she sent you a question.
Oh.
Was that today or in the past somewhere?
Today.
We will do this. Hang on. We'll do an addendum to tonight's diary.
The answer is 5. It's 5 times a day.
Damn, 5 times a day.
That is
my nuts would be
impressive.
All right. This one's a really difficult one.
Okay.
When is Tack going to create more Get Out Penny cartoons on YouTube? I'm still waiting to see the new character.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. That's awesome. We do need to get this back up and going. The only problem is we lost Jay Alvarez.
He didn't die. Hang on. That's not it.
So Jay Alvarez voiced Herbert, one of the characters, but he's no longer with the show anymore. He's moved on to his own podcast. He grew up and got his own show. And so we don't have anybody for his voice. I was trying to get Jimmy to see if he can do an impression of it, or I really don't want to design a new character.
Just kill the character off.
Kill him off on the show.
Send him to camp.
What about just ask? Jay has all the recording equipment.
I know we tried that, but it
too much coordination.
Yeah, coordination issues. So I mean, we could always pull the old Kermit the Frog, where we get just somebody else to do the voice, and if it sounds different, fuck it.
You could start him out with being sick, and then it'll slowly transition into him getting well.
Is this like when they
voice.
switched out the sister on that 80s sitcom, Roseanne?
Oh yeah,
when they switched out the sister.
Do that too.
They do it on soap operas all the time. Just new character.
That's
there you
true,
go.
That's true.
Sorry about your luck.
So I guess if we can just run and roll with it like that, we can get Out Penny going.
I would like the idea of Get Out Penny, but fuller length.
Fuller length.
Yes, I know it was hard with 3 to 5 minutes. I know that's hard.
You got to remember people's attention spans. Although these people have been hanging with us for a while. So that's impressive.
And on a Friday night.
For the listeners in Facebook who don't know, if you go to YouTube and search for Get Out Penny, just how it sounds, that's an animated cartoon that I ran audio for, but I never was good enough to get a character according to Tack. But Tack Andrea and our former host Jay voiced the characters for the three main characters in the show, in the cartoon, and it is, think of it kind of like Simpsons-esque. There's some adult humor that's in there for sure, but it's palatable by all ages.
Yeah.
But there's definitely some adult humor, so you would get it. And they're short; they're 3 to 5 minutes long, and there's like 7 or 8 of them that are out there. So go check it out. Tack's got some talent for animation, and he put it to use in there.
Stop. And Traquita says after the next metal cover, we should get it, because I just put out like 3 in a row recently. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention.
I have been paying attention
Oh,
because
good,
I
buddy.
enjoy your music.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Facebook, do you guys want to hear Tack give us a metal scream?
No,
Come
they
on.
don't.
What do you say, Tack?
Everybody just logged off.
Yep.
A bunch of angry
Quick.
faces coming across right now?
All right, guys. You guys ready to be done?
Oh, what were we doing? Orgy? I didn't know.
You got to turn off the camera first.
Boo.
I
What are
disagree.
you talking about? It's pointing right at the piping couch.
For the bean dip. A bean dip orgy.
Bean dip orgy.
Gross.
All right, we want to wrap up the show?
Do it.
All right. Well, on behalf of Living Podcariously, thank you guys for listening. We've got a lot of stuff planned here in the near future with new home purchases and all sorts of fun new stuff. So
Wedding.
Andrea and I will be getting married. Technically, when this comes out, we'll already be married. However, yes, it's not come up yet
Hopefully.
for us.
You getting married soon in the past?
Soon in the past, as long as she says yes. But yeah, we got a lot of things on the horizon. We're trying to rebuild our audience because we did take that break. So thank you very much for sticking with us as long as you have. Thank you very much. Anything else? Oh, go see Andrea Joy at Brent Allen Salon. Go see Tack at his
On
metal
YouTube?
channel. Josh, go check out Masterful Beard and Imported Wallet.
Yeah.
.com?
Go check out Masterful Beard.
What? Why not
You're
Imported
done
Wallet?
with the
Done with the wallet one already?
No, it's
Yeah,
fast.
shut it down. It's not working.
That was
If your man has a beard or is growing any kind of facial hair, even a mustache, go check out Josh's premium line of beard oils. I have a couple bottles of it, and it's good. Don't use it for lube, though. Not for lube.
Now get your guy or the bearded one you love some Masterful Beard and a mouth hug.
Yeah, and then you can buy him a wallet.
Can you put the beard in the wallet?
Don't store your beard in your wallet. No.
Just making sure.
Thanks for listening tonight, guys. I'm Adam.
I'm Tack.
I'm Andrea Joy.
And I'm Mr. Wilson.
We'll see you guys next week.
Green.
All right, do it. It's off the podcast. It's off the podcast. It's just for Facebook. Go ahead and do it. Just for Facebook. Come on, give us.
I'm afraid it's not going to come out right.
You never try if you have to, but you can't survive if they will let you. Will you hide away in a bedroom? Oh, is that really just what you used to? Oh, so you're putting some pictures trying to make it a home, but it's a home really a home if you're eating alone. You find yourself waiting on the ring of the phone, swearing to yourself that you're finding your own. Well, you're asking all the right questions, searching for your direction. But though you're reaching out to someone, only see your own reflection. Oh, still a putting up pictures trying to make it a home, but it's a home really a home if you're sleeping alone. You find yourself waiting on the ring of the phone, and swearing to yourself that you're finding your own. Come on. Oh, it's such a lonely world, a world of inequality. But are we searching for a cure? Are we choosing to ignore or seeing more? Hey, misery. so I'm embracing. Do I never been a man for gambling? Only I decide my fate. Do I'm sure nothing will ever change. Oh, so I'm thinking down the pictures of my so-called home, where I was sure I would spend my whole life alone. Ain't nobody on the other end of the phone, but my misery is slowly turning into a song. Yeah. Oh, it's such a lonely world, a world of inequality. Well, are we searching for a cure? Well, are we choosing to ignore?